Streamed 1 minute ago. 1 view.
Are we streaming?
One viewer was Butthole.
We are streaming now. It is no longer on the event or with the.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Wow. There's a way to change the thumbnail. Like,
I don't have it on my phone.
wow.
It's on Bird's computer.
Well.
It don't matter. We'll fix it later. We'll fucking fix it whenever the fuck we get to
It's
it.
WAMMBS, where I always scuff the beginning of the stream.
It's scuffed.
Fucking scuffed.
Cat fighting time. Why have you chosen now?
The cats are just super excited.
Ween.
Shared.
Yeah, it's Ween time.
Ocean Man.
Ween. Cow Tools is here. So you know how he's Donnie Cow Tools?
No?
That's
Whoa.
his name is Donnie Catul.
Okay.
That's our homie Donnie Cow Tools, and he is a big Ween fan. Because the Cow Tools, there's Donnie Cow Tools and Johnny Cow Tools, and I think a mysterious third Cow Tools, which is named after how Dean Ween and Gene Ween are the Weens.
Okay.
I clocked this immediately when he told me, "Oh yeah, it's Donnie Cow Tool and Johnny Cow Tool." I was like, "Ween."
Out here waving my dick in the wind.
Yep.
All right. Well, there's 9 people here.
That was a really fun song.
So.
And I finished my bagel.
Oh my God, you did it. Well,
it's
all
the
right.
pre-show. Bam, bam, bam.
Landon just now sent me $10. I assume to read you some kind of message.
Okay.
Last time it was about he sent me money last time, but I wasn't here. About why Shade you keep doing the Trixie thigh wave. This time he actually didn't include any message. He just sent me $10 for no apparent reason.
Hell yeah.
Thanks,
Maybe he forgot the message he was gonna send. I have no idea.
I don't know. It's genetic. We all do it.
Ween stole it from the Ramones. I did not know that. I didn't know the Ramones were something Ramone.
Bagel review. It was delicious.
Yeah, my dad's the one who started the shaking legs.
It's part of our gene. We don't know that it's happening. Mine is not as.
I'm going
furious.
double motor right now.
Yeah, mine is not as furious and destructive. Although I do that a little more if my chair is higher up.
The most frustrating part to me is that I can't do it with the front of my feet. Like, you know, it's like my heels that are moving up and down, which means I can't play an epic double bass pedal. Because
your feet are in, they have to be out.
Yeah, if they were, if this worked for double bass, I would be playing double bass all the time. But it doesn't work like that.
That's how Thomas Pridgeon got fast.
Also, my rhythm's not perfect. It kind of they synchronize and desynchronize my legs as I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to fucking keep it going forever. The synchronization, I mean.
Opening up the Mollusk, so I'll
that screen will just be shaking the whole time. It's a reality of life.
Try being 6'6" and not leg shake. Landon, I'm taller than you.
Yeah, and Bird doesn't have this problem at all. His legs are like tree trunks. Bird, your mic seems a little far from your face.
You're a little far from
Gary
my face.
Always, it was not a failure of YouTube. It was a failure on my part because I hit stream and then the fucking OBS didn't say it was streaming.
It didn't say it was live.
So I closed it, but it was live.
Yep.
And then it ruined the fucking.
Which means we have to create a new event.
It's a whole thing.
I guess it's a failure of YouTube in that it doesn't let you just rejoin the event you already were doing, which is pretty goofy. But that's a problem we know about.
Like, wish at this point that the popular streaming platforms just had really good integrated streaming fucking interfaces. Like, OBS was revolutionary back in the day because it was an open source recording thing, and like nothing else was, and everything you had to pay a subscription that was like kind of steep.
What I've come to learn is that if something works, it is so difficult to launch competition for that thing that you're better off going to work for that thing as opposed to trying to launch competition.
Very true. I mean, they could just like take, because OBS is open source, so they could just take the fucking source. It wouldn't be that hard. That's exactly what Streamlabs does. Like Streamlabs is just OBS's source,
but bloated.
Yeah, but super bloated.
All right, well, we got to address the allegations. Last week, Trixie quit the band. But now we're back together.
Together again.
No, you skipped ahead. Misunderstanding. Didn't understand. It doesn't matter. Because now we're back together again. La 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 la. Couldn't spit up Kato and Nash. That's true. Couldn't split up Tango and Cash.
You know what?
And that's also true. This is our song of exultant joy, 'cause we only came to kick some ass. Rock the fucking house and kick some ass.
Oh, the lyrics perfect.
What we gonna do with all the cash? Smoke hash, and then we thrash.
It's not wrong.
We got a big old bash, y'all.
I'm just noticing the sexy fish with legs behind Trixie.
And everyone is invited to the bash. And everyone, you're all invited to the bash. Come on, Shade. Come on. I don't remember the guitar solo. What's sexy fish with legs?
On the whiteboard. But,
Oh.
am I invited
the
to the bash?
whiteboard's been
Absolutely,
cleaned.
Gary, always. It'll be a monster bash.
It was a graveyard smash.
The thing that makes me sad about that song, though, is that Tenacious D is split up.
No, they got back together.
When?
Like a month after that happened.
What?
Yeah.
I thought I looked it up like a year later and they were still split up.
Maybe it was longer.
Let
than
us
a
know
month,
in the
but
chat
yeah,
if
I'm
Tenacious
fairly
D
certain
is-
they're back together.
Is back
Couldn't split up
together
Tango and
again.
Nash.
I mean, that was when that happened, everyone made the joke of
Yeah.
Kyle quit the band.
It was more like he got kicked out in a way. But
Yeah, well, same.
Can't be
but
too edgy.
I talked about this on a different live stream, but yeah, we were concerned about associations. Basically, long and short of it is, Shade is not and does not in any way, shape, or form support griping. So anyone who commits the act of gripe, don't do it.
the act of growth.
Just don't. Oh, and Sean couldn't make it this week.
Or last week.
We didn't even say it
or
last
any
week.
week.
We didn't make the joke.
But yeah, so anyway, that's what happened. But
Which was a fist fight. It turned
Yeah.
into a fist fight.
yeah, it turned
that's why
into a
WAMMBS
house
started happening
wide.
on Monday.
Yeah,
Well,
my femur is broken.
Irrelevant. Yeah.
All my femurs.
All your femurs.
All
All
12
two of them.
femurs.
All 12
Every
femurs.
femur in the house was broken. I think.
Yes.
I think it's
Somehow
just
we
like-
all just aimed for the femur over and over
Yeah.
again. It was a femur bashing time.
I have that sledgehammer for a reason.
It's great for bashing femurs. Anyway, how was everyone's week?
I had a good week.
Oh man, I feel like something really interesting happened. Oh yeah, my birthday. Well, that was before the last episode, actually.
Yeah, it was.
We went to an arcade in town. That was cool. Then we went to Monticello. That was also cool, which is Thomas Jefferson's house up in Northern Virginia. And then
Central
what the fuck?
Virginia.
Something happened this week that was interesting, or like we saw something, or
We went to my mama's kitchen.
we did go to My Mama's Kitchen. That was an odd experience because it's a restaurant that used to be like just a house in Norfolk that like had been converted into a restaurant, and the only people who worked there were two cooks, and they were like super good and really unique. And Victor had introduced me to it, and we only got like 3 or 4 times. And then when I moved back here, I found that the place was closed down, but apparently they opened up a new location, a much larger, much more modern location with like a bar in it, and like
Thanks, Harko.
we went there, and it was completely different. It was not a similar experience to going to My Mama's Kitchen. We spent a lot of money, but we had a nice, fun chat with the gay bartender there.
Shout out Ryan.
Something else happened this week, and I can't fucking put my finger on it. Is it that we watched another thing or did something else? I fucking seriously can't remember. It doesn't matter. How was your weeks?
I had a good week. You know, pretty much all the same stuff you said. I got a bottle of Fernet Branca, and that's been fun.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
especially
liked it
brought up.
apparently,
Yes,
but
yes.
we'll find out again.
Well, I thought it was palatable. Yeah.
We're gonna try it for the special tonight.
Yeah.
I might be the one who makes the funny face this time.
I had a very peaceful week.
Oh yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
good. I feel like that
comparatively to most
rarely
weeks.
happens.
Yeah, most weeks. Well, because like I finally have 2 days off in the week. Like I have a day off tomorrow. That's fucking exciting. You know, that's great.
Yeah,
I played Minecraft like all week.
Hell yeah.
It was
yeah. Y'all both having Tuesdays off is a real savior for this
it's a
show.
big boon. It's a big boon for sure. Where it will make things a lot easier. I plan on doing some editing tomorrow. It'll be great. I edited the fucking Ghost in the Shell video. So maybe that'll finally come out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I think the rest of that episode will go faster. But I'm playing a lot of Minecraft because last WAMMBS I brought up Minecraft, and Bird said that he's barely played it. And I was like, that's crazy for Gen Z, right? And then afterwards, I was like thinking about Minecraft. I was like, no, I haven't played it in a couple years.
I gotta play Minecraft for Bird. I gotta make up for all the Minecraft he didn't
I was
play.
like, I think it's about Minecraft time because like, there's like a long running meme online where it's like most of Gen Z is like, you'll get this random ting where it'll be like, actually, I think it's Minecraft time, and then you play it for like a month,
Yeah.
and then you stop.
See, I do that with Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah. And so that started, but the way it like bloomed was that after WAMMS, I kept drinking a little bit because I had Tuesday off, so I was like, hell yeah.
Tuesday, innit?
And I was like, I want to listen to the fucking Minecraft soundtrack because it's a beautiful soundtrack that is awesome on its own. And I put it on and I just started crying. Every single song made me cry. And I was just like, it's so beautiful and nostalgic.
The music is really good in Minecraft. What did we do on Tuesday? Didn't we go out for an adventure on Tuesday or something?
So Cowtool's band just
Did we?
said there should be a Golden Butterflies Minecraft server. That goes well beyond. I was gonna say there should be a WAMMBS Minecraft server. There might be more people that are down for a Minecraft server in the Golden Butterflies, but
I'm surprised that there's not a Golden Butterflies Minecraft server, actually, but
the only thing about servers is that it's like I could set up a computer that's just a server and host a server, but I'm worried about cyber attacks. And I don't want to deal with all that, so I would rather get like a hosting service, and that's just money.
Don't you have that like little tiny computer that basically exists to have a Minecraft server running?
Yeah, so I had a little monitor that was to hook up to a small computer, which I have like 4 functional computers in there that could all be Minecraft servers. It's just that the IP would be connected to our ISP, which would make and it would be open. The IP would be open.
I see.
So it's susceptible to cyber attacks like directly.
I see.
Tuesday.
It's just scary to me to make a public server.
Tuesday, we just kind of like walked around the mall
Oh yeah.
and the gotcha store. And
Yeah. And thrift stores and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, we had a very like let's just fucking find places to walk around. And we went down to the beach and just kind of drove around, realized that parking is a bitch, and then like went to a coffee shop and left the beach.
3 ships.
I'd play for sure, but I have no ability to host other than I could throw a few bucks. If we just have like a few people with the same mentality, then yeah, it could just be funded, you know. I think hosting a server is like $15 a month or something. It's kind of steep, yeah. There might be cheaper.
What if you all just joined an
hosting
extant Minecraft server and played with people in there?
like an existing one?
Yeah.
I guess.
Ask around in Golden Butterflies who hangs out in a
Yeah.
Minecraft server, because I'm sure there's
Minecraft would be
people.
the third M in Wayne.
Gotta be somebody.
Weekly anime, manga,
There would be enough
Minecraft,
to talk about.
music,
I mean, I guess
beer and snack.
I guess in the pre-show, I could be like, and in this week in the Minecraft server, this is what happened.
What
That'd
if we
be
just
funny.
keep adding M's to WAMMBS?
That's also a really funny idea.
WAMMBS.
I just, it wouldn't be.
What?
It would have to just be a joke.
What?
Like at the end of the stream, it's just like, here's another M. All right.
Whamsum.
Oh, and if you want my opinions of Sayonara Lara and the Rush album from last week, I talked about them towards the start of my gaming and chatting stream from August like 11th or 12th or something.
How did you like them?
I think I had the same opinions as probably Bird on both, which is that Sayonara Lara episode 1, phenomenal, god tier. Episodes 2 and 3, completely worthless, pretty much.
Yeah, one of the chatters was like, oh, I want to hear
Trixie's
opinion.
She'll probably like it more than you. No.
It's like, I don't know. I think anyone
episodes
could watch it
2
and
and
just go
3
like, okay, episodes 2 and 3 just feel like I think they're okay.
I've
right?
heard
like,
that the show has taken some interesting directions. There are people who are definitely into it. I just thought episodes 2 and 3 were like practically white noise. Almost nothing of interest
it's
happened.
really just a problem of
3
like,
was better than 2 to an extent where I felt like this should have been episode 2, and then I wouldn't have felt as bad going into 3, but it still wasn't like
it
amazing.
was just that episode 1 was so much like condensed.
Yeah. Well, episode
like,
1 was
fast.
perfect. It was like it was like a self-contained.
So that was the thing, is that they had this
film.
whole amazing like first episode that's its own film to go into something that's more just like a normal show. It just feels weird.
And then the Rush album,
I have actually an opposite feeling with Darker Than Black.
I think
How did this come on?
I think the first like 4 songs, because it's 7 tracks on Moving Pictures. I think the first 4 songs are all like a 200 out of 10. Like they're all like god tier, unfucking fathomable, great songs, timeless classics. Yeah. And then the last 3 are like 6, 7 out of 10.
Living
they're
in
fine.
the limelight.
Limelight is my favorite on the album. Absolutely goated. The lyrical messages of that song are just incredibly deep and meaningful.
I guess it could resonate with you pretty well.
All the world's indeed a stage, and we are merely players, performers and portrayers, each another's audience outside the gilded
legendary
cage.
songs on that album, that is the one I ranked the lowest.
That fucking,
but it's still legendary.
That stanza by itself is the whole plot of Evangelion and Serial Experiments Laid and Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
What's my name?
Also, it's like the most unpredictable pop rock song. It's structured like a in terms of verse chorus verse like a normal song, but the fucking time signature is so bizarre that you can never tell when the next fucking lyric's about to start.
And listen, as a post WAMMBS fun time, I really want to get Rock Band set up at the shed.
That's a good place for it. That shed is begging to be rock banded. What I want to get set up in that shed is a rock band.
Like a real one?
Let's all start playing instruments out there.
We have all of them.
For real instruments or rock band instruments?
We have all the real instruments.
Do we have any amplifiers?
We have a drum kit?
I have a electronic drum kit.
He has an E kit, which if we hooked
up
to
a bass
an amp,
guitar?
I think so.
I've got one upstairs. Hope's old bass guitar.
Oh.
And then we have the little one that you have, the little guitar that you have.
The one that we got from your stepsister? Probably.
You have a little guitar. It's like not a full guitar, but it's like a...
Is that a ukulele?
No, we picked up an electric guitar from...
Are you thinking about my cigar box guitar?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're thinking about.
B. Landon is upset you're ignoring his Cash App $12.
We also have...
It didn't fucking have a message.
He said that he's texted you.
I just cashed App you 10 just so you know. Darker Than Black
like
sucks donkey dick and review go sick. That's what he says.
Wait, I was talking over you. What'd you say?
He said that Darker Than Black is one of his favorite anime and Gosick sucks balls.
Okay.
That's a quote from Butthole Weeb, by the way.
Quote from Landon.
That's what $12 gets you. Your words twisted backwards.
That's
by a
$12
sick
gets
man.
Landon.
Well, fair enough.
Out of love and respect. I am the Landon interpreter.
I think Landon is still in Japan right now.
I know what he's really trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe he is still in Japan.
Shout out Japan.
Big shout out to Japan.
What were you saying?
I should probably thank the patrons and all that stuff before the pre-show so that it's not right next to the anime section. Now I'm thinking about it. But whatever.
Why not just thank them as we go into the actual show?
Yeah.
Well, he's saying because he has to thank them at the start of the show, and then he has to thank them again right afterwards at the start of the anime section.
Okay.
The stream is also its own video.
I assume that people who are watching the stream have their finger on the right key, and they just plop, plop. Anytime there's something they don't care about, just plop, plop.
That's a great one.
Would you put that on camera?
Landon is always sending me weird pictures of Shade that he
me too.
from
I guess I
WAMMBS.
just have an emotive face.
Shade's volume is kind of low.
My volume's kind of low.
Turn yourself up, I guess.
I probably also just
Wait, how do I patron? Add me how much?
How do I? It's been in the link, the description of like every stream. I think
It might not be in the description of this stream because this stream got launched weird.
Yeah.
So go to any other
Do
stream
we have a
video.
slash? Patreon.com/?
Yeah. Patreon.com/WAMMBS. I would think.
I
Let
would
me.
think. Wait, who was asking that? I don't see
Landon.
that.
Landon.
Oh, I see.
I guess he hadn't known
texted
that there
you
was a Patreon this whole time.
I see. I had to put it on live chat instead of top chat
It looks
because
like it's
Landon always gets
patreon.com.
having butthole in his
Yeah,
name means he
/WAMMBS.
always gets censored if you don't put it on live chat.
Which Ari May isn't here right now, but big shout out to Ari May, top supporter right there. Where is it? There we go.
Does Ari May's name get bigger now?
I was thinking, I was like, should I just make it gold or something? I was like, Ari May gold supporter.
The Cow Tools shed is definitely an inspiration towards why I want us to have a band in our shed. Because the Cow Tools shed is like legendary. The aura coming off of the Cow Tools shed is crazy.
Living in the shed light.
I used to know a guy that had like a proper studio set up in the shed where it was like you walk in and there's like 2 different doors because there's like a separate like inner wall build in the shed to like completely nullify sound, and then like you had like the fucking plexiglass with the drum kit inside.
Fancy ass motherfucker.
But it was like a tiny shed, like a normal house. I was just like, this guy definitely like passionately built this studio by hand or something.
All right, let's start WAMMBS.
It's time.
WAMMBS,
It's time for
WAMMBS,
WAMMBS.
Whams.
In 3, 2, 1.
WAMMBS.
Boom, 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 boom. We're starting the real show.
Whoa.
Name tags on the screen. This is Shade over here. Ooh, this is Bird over here. And we got Trixie back in the corner.
Yeah. It goes,
That's Trixie in the corner. That's Trixie in the spot.
My laptop just
Light,
started itself for no reason.
Losing their religion.
I didn't
forgot
ask
the
for
words.
this.
Anyway, and big shout out to the patrons. Air May, He1, Gary Always, Duncan264, Last East Strude, Mark Moon, CJ11, and Dan of Arcadia.
Well, Ari May is first, so that's got to
Yeah, Air May was the first patron in general and also is now
The top
supporter.
Hell yeah.
Big shout out Air May, who will see this in the after recording, I think, because I think he watches all of them afterwards.
He lives
He's
in
here
Australia, so he's
Um,
18 hours ahead of us or some shit.
Damn.
Oh, he thinks he's better than me?
This week we watched Darker Than Black, the 2007 classic, and
I can't believe
For
that
the-
show came out in 2007.
yeah, for the
19
manga, we were going to do Hotel Inhumans, but didn't know until today that it only had 2 chapters because we always last minute read.
In
read
my
all the
defense, it has more than 2 chapters.
Yeah, it has more than 2 chapters.
We'll
They
explain
are
this
not
in the manga
we'll
section.
explain it more.
We'll talk about
But
it.
we actually are going to cover
Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi.
Yeah, Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi, which I only read 10 pages.
Apologies to
I read
everybody
40
who could not
chapters.
possibly have read this along with us.
Now, I will say Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi is one of the like
Easier
more,
reads?
It's one of the more popular Shonen Jump manga right now. It's got like 100
picked right.
chapters. It's been featured on the front page
Wait,
of
did
Shonen
you pick
Jump
Kiyoshi as
several
your
times.
number
Yeah.
2 pick?
I
He
went
just
to a
randomly
random
sent me a
Reddit
text
post
earlier.
and I was like, I googled popular manga. There was a Reddit post, and
Yeah.
I scrolled through all of them, and I went, "That guy looks cool."
I gotta
It is
find that
absolutely
Reddit
popular.
post.
If you are keeping up with Shonen Jump manga, you would have heard it and probably read it, and it will probably get an anime.
It better. I love this fucking thing.
It's pretty fun. For the music, we listened to The Mollusk by The Ween, or is it just Ween?
It's just Ween.
It's just Ween. As per requested by Mark Moon, who I don't know if they're here right now. For the beer, we've got the Pumpkin Pack from Elysian. Is it just 3 or is it 4?
It's 3.
We got 3 different pumpkin flavored beers to consume.
Real quick, Cowtool said Ari May disappeared from the Discord and I've been trying to get in touch. He actually rejoined under a different account because his original one he like lost a password for or something.
Yeah, I
like
actually
that.
wasn't sure because he like texted me on Discord
Yeah.
asking if I could add him, and I was like, I don't think I have the capability to do that. I think you have to talk to Trixie. But I was like, is this somebody posing as Arime? I got like real superstitious.
No, yeah,
I was like, what the hell?
Account.
Is this like a fucking? I was like, I need to not do that. Like, it's not my place. And the snack, I don't remember what you said it was. Was it
Madeleines?
Madeline?
It's a French cookie.
Madeline Elise, I think, is a spider lady from some game.
Or as my mom called them, Madeleines.
Madeline. And with that, let's get right into the show here.
Let's get right into the WAMMBS.
Yeah, another Killer Keemstar. Where's my buttons?
Neri Amatropa, Halloween themed alcohol and a weed album.
Oh yeah, my bit. So
Why the fuck is WAMMBS Patreon $45 a month? What do you mean? Do you mean it should be more? Because I agree.
I
It's
agree.
not. It's $5 a month, right?
No.
Well, it's $5 a month. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, we make
Does it-
like $46
Does it just like tell
a
you?
month.
Yeah. Does it just like tell you what the amount is on?
Yeah,
the
that's
screen or
probably what
something?
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it is about 45. Is what it
Paul
currently
with
is
the
at.
45.
North Memphis, South Memphis, West.
The my bit. So I've started coming up with a theme that I see across.
Oh yeah, this bit.
Whatever we get, across all the media that we're.
Is it
consuming.
Ween?
And the
The
theme
theme is
that
Ween.
I picked up on across all of these is social awkwardness.
Okay.
as
What the hell is
represented
happening
by-
in the first image?
So that's King Batch, and he's dropping spaghetti out of his pocket.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what the
Old
context
meme.
was. It's some Vine. It was a popular one, and he's just going.
It's a
As
reference
spaghetti
to a
comes out,
very
but-
old 4chan post
Yeah,
where
the-
a guy is describing a socially awkward
Yeah.
situation, and then he like has spaghetti in his pocket for some reason that falls out, and everybody was like, he's super embarrassed about the spaghetti falling out of his pocket. So
Yeah.
that became a metaphor for, you know,
Being
if
really
spaghetti
awkward.
falls out of your pocket, that means you have crossed the social barrier into doing something incredibly embarrassing.
Yep. And the one on the right is the popular.
Also
they don't
from
have any
4chan.
idea. Meme where it's this guy at a party who is just completely ostracizing himself, and it's like, well, they don't know
I
I'm-
listen to
Yeah,
Ween.
It's like when
And
I'm
it
selling
says-
cars and I just sit there while my customer's going on about how they want $6,000 off of a car.
Yeah.
After I've explained that we don't do haggling, just thinking
Yeah.
they don't know I do a weekly podcast about weekly anime,
Yeah.
manga, music, beer, and snacks.
I used to have a folder of like 100 of these memes on my computer. It's one of my favorite memes.
That so the text on the screen says they don't know I'm rank 14 in WoW. I am rank 13. I never got to 14.
I didn't know
and
there
I
was
also,
rank in WoW.
Huh?
I didn't know there was rank in WoW.
So that's the thing is that
Have
there
you ever
was
smelled
only,
a WoW player? Yeah,
There
there's
was
rank.
only you're like moving my mic, but
sorry.
Okay, let me let my spaghetti fall out real quick. So in classic WoW, right, before the first expansion, Burning Crusade, there was ranks where it goes from 1 to 14, and it is one of the most soulless grinds in like MMOs.
Yeah, just
Jeez,
like
where-
WoW.
Yeah, so the way it works is that there is essentially like an overall ranking of all players, and you get like points based on the amount of honor kills and honor points that you've gotten in the game. But there's like a hidden thing where it's like the top people, like you are compared to the top people, and then you get like positive or negative points based off of your comparison to like them.
Remind me
points.
before the next show to fill that shelf up with shit.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a manga shelf.
Yeah, I have a bunch of manga I
Yeah,
can put up there.
so
All
throw
my
manga
shit's
up on
in
there.
boxes.
Landon has apparently
Um,
patroned. Now we
oh,
have to say
We
his
have
name.
to add
go.
Landon to the list while I talk about this. So, yeah, so the way it ended up working was that in order to get rank 14, the long and short of it was that you had to grind like 16 hours a day every single day for like
Good
3
God.
months.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it was impossible to do. So getting rank 14 in WoW meant you have
No life.
zero social life
Yeah.
at all. Nothing.
Make
It-
sure he
it's
actually
pretty
did
much
it.
Do
impossible.
you at least
That's what
have
I'm
to
trying
be
to do.
social in the game to
Okay.
achieve the rank, or could you do it entirely solo?
Relatively, yeah. Like originally, like back when WoW originally released, maybe you could do it just by yourself. Kind of. Because there just wasn't enough competition. Where the fuck am I going?
You're trying to add
Yeah, but I
Landon's-
don't know. I don't remember where I'm. Like,
There
where's
must
the
be
fucking
one that
thing?
just says text, right?
Well, no, he's just looking at Patreon.
I can't remember where you find the fucking thing.
Patron.
Look, it went up $4.
Are you on the
I
Patreon
would be shocked
website?
if it wasn't Landon.
Just put
Yeah.
Landon. Just put Butthole Weeb or something on
Alright,
on the list.
Put them on there. But yeah,
Now you get the bonus
Now,
episodes, Landon.
whenever
Woo-hoo.
the 2019 release of Classic WoW came out, it was even harder to get rank 14 because there was people who knew about it. So I just put like Butthole Weeb.
Yeah.
Or Landonime. That's his actual channel,
Yeah.
right?
That's what I was gonna
Yes. He hasn't posted in like years, but yes.
That's why everyone thinks
I
Gosick
was
is
gonna-
dead.
say. Is that how it's done? Land anime?
That looks right.
I think so.
It's
Um,
Landon Ime, right? B.
Yeah, like Landon anime.
Yeah, so it
Enough
was
about
really, really hard
WoW.
on that.
Let's jump into the
I
episode.
did the easier version anyway. Yeah. We're gonna start with
Didn't
the
mean
anime.
to activate your autism like that.
That's
I'm
Right,
sorry.
right. Well, I
in the
didn't even
corner.
explain why socially awkward was the theme,
Oh,
which is that
we got Big Ben in here. Shout out Big Lots.
shout out Big Ben. Darker Than Black, the main character is a sociopath. The manga, Kyoshi is like one of his main character traits is that he doesn't know how to interact with people because he was
He was
basically
in
homeschooled.
demon school until he was 16.
Yeah, he was basically homeschooled, and then
Ween, if you listen to Ween, you don't have friends.
Wayne is very weird. It's just a
Ocean
strange
Man.
album. Not to say that it's bad to be socially awkward or anything like that. I just that album is very strange.
It's not good.
To be socially
yeah,
awkward?
I'm sure that you would
Yeah.
like to be a social.
It's okay. We're all socially awkward here.
I'm pretty awkward.
Just because you're hypersocial doesn't mean you're not awkward about it. You just fight through the awkwardness.
It's all about how you play it off.
Let's bring it in here. 3, 2, 1.
WAMMBS.
See, what do they say at the
ooh.
beginning of the OP of this?
The night sky full of cries, our hearts filled with lies. The darkness, is it worth the price? A soul pledged to the darkness. Now I've lost it. I know I can kill. The truth exists beyond the gate.
Caught here in a fiery blaze. Can't lose my will to stay.
It ain't even the weird Ween. Ween is probably all completely weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about Darker Than Black. The 2007 classic.
Anymore.
Which I couldn't find it on any regular streaming sites.
I don't
and
think it
then
exists.
I had to find it somewhere, and then the place that I found it cut out the fucking opening theme, and I was like, "That's crazy."
Just howling in the shadows.
Just howling in the shadows.
You've clearly heard it enough times. You didn't
Oh,
need to
for
hear it
sure.
again.
I've
Wait,
heard it
Jade,
a
have
million
you
times.
seen Darker Than Black before?
So that's we'll do the ranking first. So
Wait, my
what do we all
rubric is
rank it?
gone.
Oh yeah, the rubric. What do we all rank it out of 10? That's not the rubric.
First 3 episodes only. Bird,
Oh, also like, comment, subscribe.
6.5.
6.5. Okay.
The first 3 episodes, they're not that engaging.
Interesting. Shade?
Okay. I was also somewhere around like a 7.
I was thinking light 7, light to decent 7.
Okay, we're all in kind of agreement on this. I was a little
You
worried.
gave
I
it
was
the
like,
lowest,
I
which
think,
is interesting.
I was like, I
'cause-
think that they're going to be like
so
in love with it.
Bird had been suggesting this show for a while, and I kept saying the problem with doing Darker Than Black is that the first 3 episodes
Are
are
not that interesting.
that interesting. And
Right.
particularly because this whole show takes place in 2 episode arcs.
I
So,
actually thought, and that's kind of a problem.
Episode 3 is the first half of an arc, and it doesn't feel like it's gone very far by the time you're done with it.
Yeah. So before I give my opinion, the lowest score goes first.
Oh, I love this show. It's incredible. I mean,
Right.
it still would have hooked me, but the first 3 episodes were not particularly engaging.
Right.
I think it's cool. I think the power system's cool. It drags on a bit.
Yeah. So my impression of the first episode,
Also, the hot girl dies.
I was like, this is like a 5. I was like bored.
Mm,
I thought the first episode was pretty boring.
yeah.
It like brought up interesting things, but like so fast, and was just like, here's this thing, and then it was like gone. I was like, okay, so I guess I'm a little curious about that, but not enough.
Mm.
And then it wasn't until episode 2 when it started being like it just ramped up like a whole lot. Where I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a little more interesting now.
Yeah. So, Darker Than Black is a neo-noir thriller, dark fantasy, urban fantasy. It's set in the future where like a big calamity happened, and now Japan.
Hell's Gate.
Yeah, Hell's Gate opened, and Tokyo, as well as seemingly other cities around the world, have like these domes around them, and all of the stars in the sky are not the real stars. If you're inside the dome, you only see stars that represent each of the contractors, which are basically X-Men style mutants. Everybody has their own special power, but when they use their power, they have to do what's called a renumeration, which is some random OCD habit that
One guy has to break his fingers. Another guy has to arrange stones.
one guy has to fold a page in a book over and over and over again. So like it's a pretty huge drawback, because if you get caught during your remuneration, you're fucked, which happens to the bad guy in the second episode. And our main character, Hey, he is a mysterious figure in these first 3 episodes.
I got a new
You know, I know the plot twists that come later, but it seems like he can use electricity and he has to eat a whole lot of food for his thing.
Yeah.
Seemingly. Although the times he eats food don't necessarily line up with the times he uses his powers, so maybe there's something more going on there.
But the way it's portrayed is like you see him using his power, and then you see him eating a ridiculous amount of food.
So let me talk for a little bit as someone that has not seen the rest of it, just the first 3 episodes, right?
At least you don't remember seeing the rest of it.
And I can also explain that, which was that the only time that I've seen Darker Than Black, it was one of the first handful of anime I like remember watching.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that I watched it. It was that you were watching it and reading the subtitles to me and Victor, who were on the side.
So I want to give a little more context to that, because I heard you mention that in the last episode.
I want to give a little bit more context to the context you're giving based off of the context Shade is giving.
And what is that?
Feel free.
Nothing. I just thought it would be funny to say, because you both started your sentences the same.
Early 2007 was when I found out about fan subs. Because I had been an anime fan for like 5 years at that point, but I only watched anime either on television or through DVDs that me or my cousin purchased. So even though I had read subtitles, mostly I'd seen anime dubbed, I had not known about the fact that fans just like create subtitles and release them online, which was like, in fairness, pretty new, especially it coming out like the same week as the episode. That really took off in 2007 because of Naruto. There was like a competition between different subgroups to see who could sub Naruto faster, and that created...
Wow, Sasuke, your abs look incredible.
That's how they were.
That created the culture of speed subbing. And so in early 2007, I caught on to this whole trend. And the spring season of 2007 was a fucking legendary season, because not only did it give us Darker Than Black, it gave us Gurren Lagann, it gave us fucking Lucky Star, it gave us a whole bunch of anime that would become really popular later.
Which, if you look at my Mal, it's like all anime from 2005 to 2010.
Yeah,
because that was like
the era when we were watching stuff together.
Is Darker Than Black popular?
It is very popular, yes.
Okay.
But it's one of those weird things where it wasn't popular in the US while it was airing, because fan subbing was so new. Once it got dubbed and released on DVD, it was popular like within anime circles. I think it aired on Adult Swim at some point. Somebody let me know if you want to look this up.
I don't think so.
Never?
I don't think so.
Maybe not. If not, then it was as popular as a show could be without airing on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Like, because... You know, it's a Studio Bones anime. For full context, a lot of the staff on this is Cowboy Bebop's staff. And this would be like a decade...
That makes a lot of sense.
A decade removed from Cowboy Bebop. But like, so a lot of this team who made Bebop basically left Studio Sunrise and formed Studio Bones. And this would have been, you know, well into Studio Bones' existence. And... the first show that a lot of that staff did was Wolf's Rain, and
one of my first anime.
Yeah, so
I always say it's that one episode of Full Metal Alchemist, but I saw Wolf's Rain first.
A lot of the staff from Wolf's Rain carries over to Darker Than Black. They all have Yoko Kanno as the composer, the most legendary, my favorite composer of all time.
Who also did the music
soundtrack
for Ragnarok Online 2, the first one.
That's insane.
Oh, Ragnarok Online 2 1.
Yeah,
which was a
Ragnarok
complete
As opposed to
failure.
Ragnarok Online.
Her
2.
music would have been the only good thing about it, probably.
I think I still have the menu music in my head. Like I can think about it, but like
Whoa, I'm big
haven't
on
seen it
screen.
in a
I
while.
didn't know this was gonna happen.
yeah, because I knew you were gonna go on.
So yeah, Yoko Kanno is the composer. Like watching these 3 episodes back, I got real nostalgic about the music because this is one of those soundtracks I had downloaded and listened to a lot at the time, but haven't heard in forever. So I was like, oh yeah, all these
The
like.
music's great.
She also did the music for Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. I would say this is most similar to that. Actually, this anime, like both visually and sonically, feels very much in the vein of Ghost in the Shell, from that era.
Yeah.
Which it would have been like not long after the 2nd season of that, but unrelated other than the music composer. But yeah, the look of this show is like super clean, super for the era, it was like as good as anime could look, basically. Like this is the high watermark of 2007 anime. Studio Bones has always been like the best studio for visuals. Like whatever Bones is doing, they did Mob Psycho and fucking One Punch Man. Well, no, they didn't do One Punch Man, but a lot of Studio Bones animators worked on One Punch Man, which made it look so good. It was Madhouse, but
Yeah. Well, the first season was Madhouse. Second
Yeah.
season was something else.
I like JC Staff or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Bones, generally their animators tend to make the shows that look the best at any given time. The guy who is like the best fight director of all time, or animator, I mean, has worked for Bones since the beginning.
Go Sick is
Which
Bones.
I was.
Go Sick is Bones.
I was. Whenever y'all were watching Darker Than Black, I walked in and went, "This is a 2007 anime?" Because
Yeah.
like it didn't really seem like it.
Doesn't really look like it.
I was like, this could have been like 2013, 2015, maybe. Like
It took a long time for other studios to get as good as Bones is.
yeah, and
But like 2007 also had Baccano, and I think that show is like on par with
Yeah,
Darker
Baccano's
Than Black.
pretty-
Who made
visually.
Baccano?
Brains Base,
what the fuck?
which was basically new when they made Baccano. And
Oh,
now
they
they're
still-
basically gone.
Okay.
The Baccano team went and made a different studio that did Do-Da-Da-Da seasons 2 and onward. And
But so returning
Other
to
stuff.
the idea that like I watched it back then, that can't be said. Like I don't have any memory of this
Mhm.
at all. I was like, when I watched it, I was like,
Yeah.
I was surprised that there was like sci-fi elements. I was just like, I don't know anything.
like you
about
said,
this.
I would have been reading the subtitles out loud to you
Yeah,
guys,
and
and
I
I
have
don't
no
think so.
recollection of what
I
it was
know I
about.
didn't finish Darker Than Black while it was airing. It was one of those I came back to sometime later and finished.
Yeah.
I want to say I probably only watched like 6-7 episodes of this when it was actually on because, like both of you, I wasn't that grabbed by it at first.
Yeah. So,
But it was one where when I came back and watched the first 2 episodes again, knowing the plot, I was a lot more invested because it's one of those that buries lots of little hints and stuff.
yeah.
Like end of episode 2, the cat starts talking.
You're right.
And if you watch the first episode back, the
Yeah,
cat
'cause
shows up a few
when
times.
I saw the cat the first time, I went, "That's a suspicious cat." And then the second time he showed up, I went, "Okay, that's a main character."
Yeah.
And I was like, when is the cat gonna start talking? And then it started happening, and I was like, okay, yeah.
And that's
Cat's-
one of those
cat's gonna
things
start
that,
talking.
like, when I watched the first episode the first time, I didn't notice the cat at all. I
Yeah.
wasn't a very attentive anime watcher,
right?
you know?
And so it's like now, I've been watching plenty of anime. When I saw a cat with a red collar on walking into a scene,
Yeah.
I was like, Chekhov's gun. That's an important cat.
Well, and it's one of those things you come to appreciate eventually that like everything in an anime was put there on purpose. None of it's like incidentally just in there for no reason,
right?
You
Chekhov's
know,
gun.
and
right?
so
Isn't that what that is?
Chekhov's gun is like, yeah, if you show a gun in scene 1, it has to go off by scene 3. Like, don't include
Yeah.
a detail that doesn't matter to the story, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, this show is very much like the first episode is this super slow burn setup of like it shows you a bunch of things that don't seem immediately interesting. And then by
Right.
the end of episode 2, if you were paying attention to all the details in episode 1, you're like, oh, this
So
is what's
once-
going on.
Once stuff started like hitting the fan, in like the last 3 minutes of episode 2, I went, okay, yeah. Like
Mhm.
when it was like, okay, the girl is a doll, and like,
Which
the
I'd
main-
forgotten that detail.
and,
I had forgotten about dolls as a whole thing,
Me
but
too.
honestly, I had associated it with a different show. I don't remember
And
what show,
the
but I
main
was like,
character-
"Oh, that's this one."
he started kicking ass, and then like they started talking about more shit, and then
You think he
like,
wears that coat for fashion?
the beginning, yeah, and it's bulletproof. I was just like, okay, we're just throwing out every fucking twist we could do right now, and I was like, this is okay, yeah, this is more interesting. I was like invested now, and then it was like, okay, now at the end of episode 2, I'm like curious about all the shit that they keep setting up, and then episode 3 starts setting up the next 2-episode arc, and then it ends right in the middle of it, and I go, fuck, well, I guess I'm sort of invested, but also it hasn't fully captured me.
Yeah. And I don't think the resolution of that arc is necessarily going to be super interesting. It's like, it's one of those shows where some arcs are more hit, some arcs are not as interesting. I think the second arc is one of the weaker ones in the show, which is why I was like, oh, I know this is not going to be like that interesting to talk about, because
I'm really sad British Spy Man didn't get introduced.
Yeah, November 15th or whatever.
It is. It's month date, not November.
Yeah, it's like November 11th or November 15th or something. He's a guy with a November date name, and he has to smoke for his remuneration, but he's like the biggest smoking hater in the world.
Something that really spoke to me was the voice of the blonde guy who was in episode 3, because it was the guy that was like folding the edges of the pages, and he was with a blonde guy.
Yeah, his
voice, I was like, that's one of the most unique anime voices I've ever heard.
Is this in English or Japanese?
Japanese.
Okay,
we couldn't find the Japanese one.
Well, not that we couldn't, it's that I didn't try very hard.
Oh.
The website we usually watch stuff on had it dubbed only, and I was like, do you care? And he was like, no. Which, the dub is fine in this show. It is not a dub that's like egregiously bad. He has like a weird, deep, kind of nasally, gravelly voice where I was just like, this is just strange.
That could be November Rain.
It's strange sounding.
No. He's talking about the guy from episode 3, the guy who was berating the black dude.
Oh yes,
which that scene,
kind of an asshole.
That was like the best scene in that episode, and I felt like it had this undercurrent racial tension where it's like he's treating it like he's demeaning this guy because he is a contractor, and he's like, I fucking hate contractors, but he's treating him the way that
I fucking love contractors.
A racist guy would treat, and so like the fact that it was a white dude berating a black guy, it's like they're portraying it like he's not racist against him because he's black, it's because he's a contractor. But it shows you that contractors are treated like black guys, basically.
That's like the way that contractors are treated. And it's, they use this like reasoning that they're super fucking sociopaths, which
apparently they all are.
From what we can tell and what we're told, all contractors are sociopaths.
Well,
despite the fact that the main character seemingly really cared for this woman and didn't kill her immediately like he normally would.
That's the great mystery of this show, I think.
Sure is weird that he didn't do that, isn't it?
Yeah. So
sure is interesting.
Well, it's
there you go.
I
That's
think
one of the mysteries.
I think we're meant to have a couple of questions, which is one, are all contractors really psychopaths?
Yes.
And two, is Hay really a psychopath? Independently of other contractors, because I think there are moments where you'll question, like, because November 11th does not come off as a psychopath when we meet that guy.
I don't know if psychopath so much as sociopath.
Also,
I don't know that there's a clear, actual, distinct definition of those two things, but
there's a little bit. But like, I got major Kirito vibes from Hay in the first scene, and then also when he pulls the trench coat out in episode 2.
Yeah.
And I was just like, the only thing though was that they weren't like narrating that he's so fucking strong and the greatest.
I'm a beta tester and a cheater.
The cat was doing that.
He just came out and started kicking ass.
Beating this dick.
I was like, all right. Yeah. Kirito beating this dick.
Hay is definitely like, he comes off as kind of edgy.
The fact that he was called like the Grim Reaper and he has the Joker mask and he has the, I was like, okay.
And he's like, I fucking kill contractors.
Okay.
They're all bad people, so I kill them.
Yeah.
He's like the Punisher, basically.
He is kind of.
I was like, all right.
He's like the Punisher if the Punisher sometimes pretended to be like a hapless little Japanese boy to fuck with people.
That would be a really funny version of the Punisher.
Yeah, it would challenge all the people who adore the Punisher.
So I would say, for me, I think
modern Punisher kind of does that.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, he does a good job, but the Spider-Man movie I would not be shocked if a lot of people did not like the way they portrayed the Punisher in that.
Because he's too much of a nice guy in that movie.
Yeah.
He comes around a lot. He becomes a very soft boy by the end of that movie. But anyway, so with Darker Than Black, I think the first 2 episodes, like if we're just looking at the script, it is like a very standard noir thriller. Have either of you watched any like noir films?
I think I maybe watched one.
You ever seen Blade Runner?
Like the first one?
Yeah.
No.
Have you seen the other Blade Runner?
Yeah, I've seen the other one.
Oh.
Okay, I haven't. So
it's probably similar. My dad has been asking me to watch Blade Runner for a lot.
Have you ever seen any movies that are considered noir films?
I don't know if the second Blade Runner is noir.
Does The Naked Gun count?
No. You know what does?
The original one?
Spider Noir counts.
I have more.
We watched the
things to
first
say.
episode of that, which I would compare to this actually pretty heavily.
Yeah.
I have more things to say about this shit. First of all, the detectives were all boring and didn't get enough screen time.
True. Yeah, all the
Didn't
cops.
The girl's cool.
She's hot, but she hasn't done shit.
is driving a manual Porsche 911.
Yes, she is.
Which is cool as shit.
She is portrayed as like an
A
absolute
blue.
badass, but we don't know fuck
She
about
is driving
her yet.
a blue manual Porsche 911, and I went, okay, the person that fucking made this likes cars.
Oh yeah.
That's
For
a fucking. They
Nightcrawler.
made it a point to show her shifting gears.
Okay.
So that you knew it was manual, and it's a fucking Porsche 911, which I love. I love the Porsche 911. I think
You
most
do?
people, yeah, I love them.
I have never heard this before.
I like the.
You
yeah,
think you might own one of those instead of 2 Mini Coopers?
that thing is like $130,000? There's
New.
no way. There's. It's
Black
also like a
market
European
Porsche.
car. Like it's really hard to.
You can get a 911
You
here.
can get Porsches. Just the 911s are fucking hard. They're hard to come by. They're not easy to get. Porsche 911 is cool.
I would own a Cayenne. Those things are apparently
The Porsche
really
Cayenne's
great,
actually pretty easy to come by. Yeah.
but they're apparently really great overlanding / off-roading.
You know what we
vehicles.
never mentioned on the Darkness episode is that when asked how he hits those high notes, he said, "I put cayenne pepper on my nuts."
What the hell? Anyway,
That makes a lot of sense.
that was what I needed to bring up. I loved that they kept on.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Every time they showed that girl, she was in this fucking blue Porsche,
Yeah.
and she would just be like, "You guys need to do better."
See, that's
like
the
drive
kind of
off, and I'd
thing
be like,
that
what the hell?
that's the kind of thing that like is important for you to know because I didn't recognize the car at all. I just thought car. I have car dyslexia, so like I literally could not differentiate.
I did as well until I was a lot attendant.
Until Bird told me, like he literally coached me through learning all the cars for me to tell the difference
you
between
still
them,
can't tell the
and I
difference.
still mostly can't tell the difference.
I drove a Porsche
without looking at the
911
logos.
in Need for Speed Heat, and it was one of my favorite cars.
But
That and the Mitsubishi Evo
I do
8,
think that is the
which
kind
is
of thing
illegal in
where
America.
if you
Why?
know that,
Emissions.
Oh yeah.
if you know that that's a Porsche 911, I think that tells you a lot more about her character than if you don't know. Because to me, I was just like, there is nothing to her so far.
She
But
likes
her driving that car
fast-
does matter.
fast manual cars and likes being a bad bitch.
Yeah. I mean,
What else do you need to know?
as a cop, if you're
Yeah.
driving a Porsche, it definitely says something about your personality, you
Right.
know? Because she acts so strict and like straight laced and by the book, but her car says fucking Need for Speed, you know?
Right.
Um,
I really have to urinate, so I'm gonna go ahead and make. Oh, actually, Bird's about to talk.
Oh, whatever. Either way, Chinatown is another example of a noir.
that's a
film I've
great
seen.
example of a noir film.
Honestly, I just looked up like list of neo noir
Noir,
films
yeah.
because I was like, I know I've seen noir films. I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah.
I've never seen Sin City.
Well, so typically a noir film is a detective drama. Neo-noir usually means it's modern.
The new
and
Batman movie.
has like, yes, that would be a good neo-noir film. And usually has something to do with technology. Even like the original Ghost in the Shell film could be considered neo-noir. Cyberpunk and neo-noir have a lot of
Altered
integration.
Carbon.
But I would say that...
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Darker Than Black is not cyberpunk because it's like mostly modern.
It's more like biological.
yeah.
The way contractors work, at least, is what I
I mean, I would
believe.
call it I would say it is sci-fi in the sense that there's science to the way the contractors work, and like it gets brought up. Like there's a lot of so far everybody who's been like the victim is somehow tied up
to a scientist.
Exactly. They're all like, oh, I know something about the science, or my dad knows something about the science, and like we haven't learned that much about the science, but clearly there's something being covered up.
Weird science.
Like whatever corporations are trying to do the science are sending contractors to kill people and then Hay seemingly works for a syndicate. So it's like there's basically like a shadow gang war going on between the corporations and the syndicate, trying to figure out what is like the key to this technology and this biotech or whatever.
Also, so I want to say I like more cars than just Mini Coopers. I like compact.
Yeah.
I like compact, silly-looking cars.
Do you like Miatas?
I like the Miata.
Did you like the Crossfire?
I like the Mazda 2.
Crossfire.
I loved the Crossfire. I was like, ooh, this might actually be a car that I might want to buy, until I saw the blind spots, and then I went,
yeah, it was bad.
The blind spots are really, really bad. The Chrysler Crossfire is cool. I love the Porsche 911. I love the Mitsubishi Evo line. They're all pretty cool. I like the Honda CRZ, I think it is, which is like
that the
weird
little electric one?
Cowtools, you
I
should
think
watch
it
Sin
is.
City. It's a good movie.
There's all kinds of
Bird,
goofy
you should
little
watch
tiny
Sin
cars.
City. You'd
I
like
love
it a lot.
K-trucks.
The other day at work we had an imported retired Mazda fire truck come in. It was a dually, but the the four back wheels were like,
I sure hope Darker Than Black fans like
they were
car
like this
talk.
big. It was really, really funny, but it was also like the coolest thing I'd ever seen.
Anyway,
Mr. Big Man's here.
Enough
Hey,
car
Mike.
talk. I do like cars on
Car
some
talk.
level.
That's a deep pull.
Ever since I fucking played Need for Speed Heat like 5 years ago, I was like, I kind of like cars.
Gary, always, please tell me you know what car talk is.
I don't have a whole lot else to say about Darker Than Black.
Yeah, I
Who's
mean,
your favorite character?
For me, favorite,
nobody's really been established
I
that
guess
much
the
yet.
fucking cat, because he's a cat.
The cat's fun.
I don't even know his name.
Mao.
The cat literally
Mao?
has the most personality in the show so far, because there's
Is
a
Mao
scene.
the one that just like has?
Oh,
their feet
you
in
know
the
what?
water?
No, my favorite is the fucking landlady, the old
Yeah.
landlady that owns Hayes' apartment.
She also had a really interesting voice. For
Yes.
the Japanese.
She when he moves in, like every time Hayes starts a conversation with her, she just talks so much that she'll like say
just
20
completely
things, and
ignores
he's like,
everything that he fucking says.
and then he finally says his thing, and then she's like, oh, and then she'll say 20 more things.
Yeah, it's just like you.
And she catches a woman after my heart. She catches the cat in episode 2, and she's like, I found this fucker like going through our trash. Hey, did you feed this cat? Because you know you can't feed the cats. And he was like, no, I didn't do shit. He looks like she says something about turning him into a stew, and he's like, oh, that might be interesting.
So the way it was translated in the one that I was watching, right, was she said, because he's supposed to be a Chinese transfer student. She says, they eat these in your country, don't they? And I went, that's fucking crazy.
That's hilarious.
I went,
That's way
crazy.
better than how the dub did it.
Yeah.
Fucking
I was like- I
SJWs
was like,
ruined any
whoa.
anime, even
I
in
was like,
2007.
whoa. I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, no, in the English dub, she just says like, I'm gonna make him into a stew, and Hayes like, oh, that could be pretty yummy.
And what he says is, maybe it's delicious,
yeah.
and then walks away.
And then the cat shows up later and is like, that was cold even for you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I didn't even think that stereotype was like a thing aside from America.
My favorite character is Hayer the cat.
I don't think
USA.
that's purely a stereotype. I think they really do eat cats.
In like certain areas.
They're
Southeast
eating
Asia,
the
but
dogs,
It
eating
doesn't-
the
it
cats,
doesn't make it
eating
like
the
a
dogs,
truth of
eating
China.
the cats.
No, yeah. I mean, yes, she is stereotyping him, but
Right.
I'm just saying it's not like based on nothing. There are plenty of cultures that eat cats and dogs.
Moving on.
I would. I'm just saying.
And see, if it was like
if it's in the form of a burger, I'll eat it. That's
I always
my
say
motto.
if it's like a jerky.
For you, it's a jerky. For me, it's a burger.
If it's like a dried salt,
anytime
salted,
somebody's like, "Would you eat X?" I'm like, "Is it a burger? Does it look like a burger?"
Because I think if you hand me a piece of jerky, I just go like, "Well, it could be whatever the fuck," and then I'll eat it.
Bird wouldn't eat it no matter what it was if it's in jerky form.
No, I think kebabs.
Kebabs.
Yeah, if I could probably eat most
Okay.
things as a kebab.
Okay, Mr. Digestif.
Fuck you! You heard about
We'll get
that?
to that.
You talked to me for an
ranted
hour.
about THSTs for like 30 minutes the other night.
No, it was a whole hour. Anyway.
No, I know. I
We'll
know
get
they
back
heard
to
about
that.
it from me.
Do
Wait,
we-
no, because that's funny too. I had a work dinner.
We'll talk
Yeah,
about it in the
yeah.
goddamn beer
In the
section.
beer section. So we're supposed to answer what would have made it a 10. I think for all of us, it's pretty much just it's kind of a pacing issue, right? Like, just wish that it got to more interesting stuff.
Yeah, I think episode 3 is. So I think episode 1 is slow. Episode 2 pays off episode 1 in such a way that as a complete arc, it's like a pretty good arc. I would say it's like a strong 7 to a light 8, but so much of it is just setting up mysteries that are supposed to be resolved later. Like Darker Than Black is the kind of show that hits harder as a whole piece.
Yeah.
You know, like you've seen the whole thing and you go, "Oh, that's what this
Yeah, like
was."
listening to an album.
And yes, it is like an album, and it really is 12 tracks, but they're each split across 2 episodes.
You remember that time Adele was like, if you listen to my album, don't put it on
Shuffle? Yeah.
I hate you. Like, that's
Yeah.
essentially what she said. She's
I
like,
think
"You
this
gotta listen to
show
it
would
all
have
the way
been
through."
better if instead of doing 2 episodes at a time, I think it would be better if it had been like 45-minute episodes.
Yeah.
And I think if it had come out a little bit later, they would have re-released it that way. Because like Psycho-Pass did that, and that show didn't even have this format. But Psycho-Pass had a rebroadcast where they combined every 2 episodes into one and added like interstitial bits to them. And I think this show would have benefited
That's a
greatly
noir,
from
isn't
that.
it?
I'd say as much as this is. I meant to mention my biggest issue with this show outside of the writing is that it's not as artsy as I think it could have been in terms of the visuals. Like it's very
Powers
bright
could
and
have been
colorful.
cooler.
Like a noir, normally noir are known for the visuals. Like it's a genre known for like harsh lighting and like deep contrast.
You gotta do something
and-
sort of interesting visually because like there's not a whole lot going on necessarily.
Oh,
Exactly.
They get a glowing blue border around them when they use
Yeah.
their powers.
It's
How
just
neat.
too clean.
Yeah.
It's too bright. It's too clean. It's,
Make it an
absolutely.
aura.
for a show
Absolutely, I
called
agree with you.
fucking Darker Than
should
Black,
be-
it is
should
not
be-
very dark.
It should be very dark. It should. I think if everyone had harsh outlines
Well, you see,
that were like dirty
Darker Than
outlines,
Black is
you
meant
know?
to talk about the souls of the contractors, and it's supposed to.
Yeah. Okay.
I think this show could have benefited
Okay.
from like if this had been made a decade later, I think
Which,
they would have known how to make it
somebody-
look the way
yeah,
it should look.
Cowtold Band brought up Sin City, and it's like, yeah, exactly. Sin City is all in black and white, aside from like certain
Yeah.
things are in color
The
to
Yellow
like
Man.
bring attention to them.
Yeah.
I was actually saying that I think Victor's movie that he wants to make should be done in the Sin City style.
Victor's
of,
a
like,
very
4
natural
different
noir kind of
like
filmmaker.
4 different
Yeah.
stories told alongside each other, kind of, because like he's mostly made shorter stories, and it might
Right.
be easier to make 4 shorter stories that kind of align
Yeah.
than it would be to try to make one. Anyway,
Did I have you read
Other
my
than that.
script that I've
no,
started
I didn't
writing
know
for
you
Vic?
Started writing anything?
I wrote like 6 pages of a script. I'd be curious to get your opinion on
Why
it.
is Yin so fucking
That's-
hot though?
that's
Butthole Leap
the
says.
police
It's a-
thought I
detective.
had.
Well, we already talked about her. We already talked about her Portia and
No, Yin is
Yeah.
Yin's the silver-haired doll girl.
oh,
Oh, really? Sorry,
Yeah.
Landon. I was covering.
She's
for
a
you.
total Ray clone.
she's just like a, I don't know. She's just like
she's got a cool. I wouldn't call her hot. She has
has
a
a
really
cool
cool
design.
design.
she's got an alright design.
She's
not
definitely a
hot.
visual draw to the show that makes you go, "What's her deal?" And then I'm sure she has like an arc where she gets a little more interesting later in the
She's
show.
like that one girl from K who really loves marbles. Do you remember that at all?
No,
Oh,
I
there's.
don't. We got to start K back from the start.
Marbles are cool. Do we have anything else to say about this?
No, and I know what anime we're doing next week
Another.
because I remembered that's what we do.
Thank God.
No, I want to do a modern anime.
What? Another came
I'll
out
put another on the list.
in 2000.
In fact, let me add it to the list.
We want to stay kind of modern with the anime.
There is an
series.
anime that's on its second season right now, and I
Plenty of
didn't
people
know
have
that
talked
it
about the
was.
bullshit.
Have you ever seen Another Shade?
Must be another one she loved.
Another is pretty
Another is a
iconic.
great 3-episode anime
Yeah.
specifically, but we'll do it later. We have all the time in the world for another. There's an anime with its second
100
season.
years of Wayne.
There's an anime with its second season airing right now. The first season aired 2 years ago, and I heard a lot of praise for it. And I'm
Is it
very
Love
curious
Live?
about it. It is called The Elusive Samurai.
Oh, I read it.
You read The Elusive
Yeah,
Samurai?
I read a lot of it.
How was it?
I'm sorry.
So the anime I've heard is like really artsy.
Yeah, it's got some cool thing. There's a scene where the elusive samurai is kind of like a pussy ass bitch, but he's like really fast. And there's a scene that got animated that was like blowing up online, where he gets like locked in a room with a big dude, and he just like fucking litters him with tiny cuts,
I
and
see.
the tiny cuts kills him because he like bleeds out.
Okay.
Death by 1,000 Cuts?
Yeah, I heard
And
it was like
it's
a
animated
comedy,
really well.
like an action comedy.
It's an action comedy war historical piece. Yeah.
Okay. It looks cool as fuck. The anime looks cool as fuck.
The reason I dropped the manga was because I got tired of the visual gags were just like dumb,
Mm.
and I was just like, eh.
Every
I didn't
review
care
I've
about
seen
the
of
plot
The
anymore.
Elusive Samurai as an anime is that it's like way artsier than anybody expected it to
Yeah,
be.
I think the anime probably is better than the manga.
Well, I'm glad you've read it because then you'll be able to tell us the comparisons and whether the anime is better or not. But I want to watch it,
Yeah.
so that's the one for next week.
We'll watch it.
It's probably the last show that's airing right now that I'm curious about. But if anybody who watches this thinks that there's any anime airing right now that we haven't gotten to that you think we should watch,
New patron Landon thinks Love Live.
He says Love
no
Live
fucking
and
Love Live.
Kyoso Giga.
Kyoso Giga would be an interesting one actually, but
What is Kyoso Giga?
I don't know how to describe it at all. But Landon,
I have never watched Love Live.
you were telling me something about like a deaf waifu show that we needed to watch or something. What was that one?
He
Is
also
that airing
said that
now?
Yin is hotter than a blowtorch in a microwave, which I
He
was
did
like,
say
what
that.
the fuck does...
I disagree.
Oh, I get why Landon likes Kyoso Giga.
Is it... Let me see.
Kyoso Giga
It's her. That's why he likes Kyoso Giga.
It's
I
like a really-
I like white-haired anime girls.
Kyoso Giga is like a really over the top, hyper dense, like just like tons of fucking shit going on, both visually and narratively type of a show.
Okay, that'll be interesting for another time. But we
Yeah.
are doing...
I gotta go pee.
We are doing the Elusive Samurai next week for WAMMBS anime segment. I don't believe that B read the manga in the first place.
And headed you into a
that's
Mazda 2.
I love it, actually. And I would want a green Mazda 2.
I
mean,
actually almost got that as my first car.
It looks like a frog, and I love it.
It does kind of look like a
It
frog.
looks like a frog. It looks like a cute little frog. It also looks a little bit too much like a Yaris or a Prius, but at the same time,
A Prius C, I'll give you.
it's got a bigger smile on the front, and I like that.
Mazda's got it down with the faces.
Yeah, I like how big it's like Luffy's smile. Luffy's big dumb smile. And we can move on to the manga. I assume that
I don't
B
think B
didn't
read
read it.
this one.
Um,
She read Hotel Inhuman, which I
The
assume.
two chapters.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she skimmed it.
Oh,
Did
she
I get
skimmed
rid
it.
of the ability to remove her camera?
I don't know. She'll be back in a second.
Yeah, but she's not gonna say anything about the manga.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're moving into the manga segment here. Yeah, she even came down with the Switch. 3, 2, 1.
Whams!
Big whams moment. Big thank you. Actually, first I'm going to say like, comment, and subscribe.
And subscribe to our Patreon.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to support the stream,
and get access to the exclusive patron podcast.
then you will subscribe to the Patreon. I can't even say link in the description because it's scuffed. But if you go to Patreon/WAMMS, I believe that will get you there. or search it on Patreon. I don't know. So scuffed. There will be a link somewhere. You can find a fucking link. If you really want to support, you can go to Patreon somehow and drop us some fucking Patreon support, and you'll get the podcast and your name right here, just like Ari May, He1, Gary Always, Duncan 264, Last Esis, Drew, Mark Moon, CJ11, Dana Arcadia, and Landana May have very recent.
Damn, that's a lot of
Landana.
patrons.
Yeah,
10.
We've got 10 patrons. We're moving up in the world.
Put me on screen for a second, because I have to note that if you watched last week, you may be wondering, what the fuck? This isn't Hotel Inhumans. What happened? Because last time Bird said, we're reading Hotel Inhumans. And the reason is Bird had just like Googled new manga. And in fact, Hotel Inhumans Volume 1 had been released in the United States like that day. But for whatever reason, even though that manga has like a 13 episode anime that came out like a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even though it had a whole ass anime, even though it had like 75 chapters, no one scanslated it. There's 2 issues of it that are translated into English, which we found out today, which is why we did not forewarn
Shane
you.
came up to me in the last 30 minutes of work and went, maybe you can help me with this problem. And I'm like, oh, it's a car thing. And he goes, I can only find 2 chapters of this Hotel Inhumans thing.
I don't care about cars. What are you talking about? It's WAMMBS is the important bit.
I skimmed Hotel Inhumans, and it's like
I did as well.
aesthetically, it's in the vein of like a Spy Family, where it's like cute, attractive characters in an edgy, macabre story, but mostly it's played for laughs.
Yeah. So I figured in the first couple minutes here, I would describe like the first 2 chapters of Hotel Inhumans at least, which is that it's like a hotel that is for assassins. Like they house assassins, and the idea is that like the concierge workers that work there are like pretty highly skilled and are ready for assassins to like come by and help them in like any way.
If you're staying at this hotel, these concierges become your assistants.
Yeah.
They will do whatever you need.
And they cannot say no. So like
to the extent of taking whole missions.
Right. They will take a whole mission just because you said, please save my sister. They will save your sister. And that's kind of what happens in the first chapter. And then the second chapter is like super sad, but like, yeah.
My impression of this was that it's pretty generic. Like,
yeah, it's not like
I kind of skimmed the first 2, and I was like, if you've read any manga like this, you've read this manga.
It was not the most interesting thing in the world. The first 2 chapters I felt was like a 6.5, and I was like,
particularly comparing
the art isn't great.
Like comparing it to Spy Family directly, that manga has so much going on with like its setup, and this one just was like, there's very little there.
Yeah, it's like it's all right. But we are actually going to be talking about
not recommendable.
This.
All right, you can take me off now. I didn't read the actual manga for this
Yoshi,
week.
Which I read 10 chapters
Disable
of.
my microphone.
I read 40 chapters.
Yeah, Bird really liked it, so he kept on reading it. So this is a manga, right?
This is a manga.
I'm burping, so I just said that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is a manga. I think it's really derivative of a lot of other manga in a lot of ways, especially the art style. I was in the first chapter and I went, Soul Eater. This is Soul Eater.
So what would you rate it? Because you said you love it.
It's like 9.5, almost a 10.
Based on the 10 chapters that I read, I was also thinking like an 8 to a 9, which I guess makes me the hater. But I also immediately thought Soul Eater, and it's because the character designs are super alt. They've got like tattoos and piercings and a lot of style. They're very like, I don't give a fuck, and like a lot of jagged edged designs and stuff like that.
While also being soldiers of God.
Yeah, and so it being derivative, it's like, this is kind of like if somebody was inspired a whole lot by Soul Eater and One Punch Man. I got One Punch Man from this.
Yes.
So because the main character is set up to be unbelievably powerful.
He kills a demon lord in like the first chapter.
Which brings into like one of the things that I disliked about it, which was that One Punch Man does a really, really good job of setting up the villain so that you immediately go, holy shit, that's a big threat, and then Saitama kills them. All this one really does with this same thing is like, it's like, oh, this is a demon lord, and you're like, okay, that should be pretty strong, and then he fucking kills them in one hit, and it's like One Punch Man takes a little bit more time with that, where it's like, and One Punch Man is obviously super like exaggerated, where it's like a villain gets introduced, they level a whole city, and then Saitama hits them with one punch, and then they're dead. The leveling of the whole city makes you immediately go, okay, this is crazy strong. And then Saitama goes, boop, like on accident while talking about buying something for super cheap. That's really, really funny. And so it feels like it's going for something similar where he is just ludicrously strong. And the funny aspect is that he's
terrified of demons.
Yeah, he's terrified. He's a little pussy, but he's very well trained. So he's like super, super strong. And that, like, the fact that it wasn't so out there like how One Punch Man was, I wasn't fully like aware of that was the point until like 3 chapters in, where I was like, why are they setting up this shonen where he's just killing the strongest demons in one hit? I was like, how are they gonna power scale that? It's just gonna get crazy uninteresting. And
in
then
the first 10 chapters, do they introduce the Great Demon Lord?
No.
Okay, that's like
so
the big
okay.
bad.
So then they start power scaling it. Yeah. So I was like, I was like, after like 2 or 3 chapters, I was like, okay, this is definitely not a Dragon Ball. This is more of a One Punch Man, where it's like, it's not about power scaling. It's not about how strong the threat is. It's going to be about something else, which I was like, okay, the main character is super socially awkward. It's going to be about him trying to make friends, which is kind of what Mob Psycho is about, which is also just way better.
I don't know. I think this picks up pretty quickly. I wasn't entirely sold in the first chapter, and then the second and third chapter, you get introduced to like the rivals, or I guess really it's just the rival, the gun guy.
Yeah.
At first,
who is a less interesting Death the Kid.
He's Sasuke. Like, he's just Sasuke.
Yeah, he's the Sasuke. He's less glum than Sasuke, but like the fact that he pulled the gun out, I was like, okay, that's Death the Kid.
Yeah, that's fair. There's hot girls like Soul Eater. I just like all the moves they use, which are called XR-sisms.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cute. They're all named goofy things. Like the main characters, God, they're all named after Greek gods to some extent, but every now and then you get one that's like a literary or music reference. Like,
you keep talking.
in the later chapters I was reading, there's so how this works, there's a bunch of different rankings of exorcists. There's like level 4, level 3, level 2, level 1. Cross Guardian, and then there's another one higher than that, which is like super good. Like there's only 5 of them on the earth. One of the super good, there's only 5 of them on the earth, is in charge of one of the 3 big guilds of exorcists, and her special move is called Gong Girl. And she it's a bell. It's a bell. No, that's what I'm saying. Or the book. Both. No, it is clearly a reference to Gone Girl. And I don't know. It's fun. It's silly. It's got some power scaling. All the designs are really, really cool. That was the other thing this is very much like, is Hunter x Hunter. Because the main guy's senpai / trainer, I guess they kind of mean the same thing. He is a former like top dog who retired to this little, honky donk town. That whole power scaling is based off of him rolling dice. I don't know if you've seen Hunter x Hunter, but there's the whole kite thing where Kite just kind of like spins the wheel. And then he gets a weapon based off of that. Sakaki's, I believe that's his name, whole bit is just Kite, but with dice.
The paladin guy?
The teacher, Yoshi's teacher, the guy who
Oh
runs the
yeah, that
restaurant.
guy. The guy who was almost the paladin.
Bird, what is your autism with power skills? They're cool. I like them. I don't know. What is your Landon? What is your autism with Love Live?
I don't think that B remembers that she told me to turn off her mic.
Oh
But-
yeah, your mic was turned off. You
You
did.
like leaned into the mic and said
you have been saying things.
I did. I don't know, but
The design of this like the main character, I think it's the image we have on screen currently is what was like, oh yeah, we're doing this. He's just covered in tattoos, and that is how
So-
he uses the exorcisms.
The thing was with this manga, because I texted you that I had already read the first chapter and wasn't interested. And then I remembered that what actually happened was I went through alphabetically all of the manga on Shonen Jump and then clicked on ones that I thought were like sort of interesting. And then went through again and was like, that was too many manga. And then I removed the ones that I was like, never mind. And I removed this one because of his face on the cover.
Yeah,
Where
fair.
I was like, it's probably like edgy or something, and then I just like dropped it. Only to
It's
read
kind
the
of
first,
edgy.
only to read the first 2 chapters and went, actually, this main character is awesome.
Yeah,
I love
he's
him.
great.
He's a silly guy who's just super scared of the fucking demons that he's killing, even though that gets solved in the first chapter, from what it seems. And he's just silly. He's got the tattoos all over him, and he's like,
How am
"Oh,
I gonna go to a public bathhouse?
yeah, I can't go to a public bathhouse anymore." The demon is just like,
Well,
"Oh, there's some that
there's some that
there's
let you
some,
in."
right?" Which I have one tattoo on my leg, and that I can only go to those special bathhouse now.
yeah, that's something to think about too.
That's like the bad one, but no, there's some bathhouses that there are a lot of bathhouses just say no tattoos. Anyway, yeah, I only read the 10 chapters, and what I saw was like a couple feats of strength of the main character, even though I have nothing to base the strength on, because now in my head now, demon lords are just pussy ass bitches. And then
That one is, or those two are.
yeah, those 2 are, and then the third guy, which is handled in like the latter half of the chapters I read, ends up becoming a familiar. So it's like, okay, the 3
Oh,
of
yeah.
the 13
Jack
demon
John, John Jack, whatever the hell his name is.
I think it's John Jack, yeah.
I love John Jack. He's so
great.
fun.
But the only 3 demon lords I got introduced to were pussy ass bitches. So
John Jack's not a pussy ass bitch.
I'm just going, okay, so like, what is a demon lord at this point? Like, are they? It's like me saying things are 10 out of 10, and then going, well, there's levels to it. That's kind of what's happening here, where it's like, fucking demon lord. Where it's one of those things where it's like, okay, they killed 2 demon lords and then went, okay, so here's like the power ranking of the demons, and said that demon lord is like the top of 5.
Byakugan.
And it was like, what the fuck? I just have the main character kill like the thing below demon lord at first or something. I don't know. It just didn't give me a great idea of the strength of a demon lord. But
Also,
then I was like,
substitution jutsu. Come on, lady.
then I was like, okay, power level doesn't matter because it's not about power level.
Sexy jutsu.
It's about the main character finding himself. That is the story. That is the point.
So I will say, in the like chapter 25 and on starts a big arc of a thing called the Black Parade, which is basically
So I didn't end up reading. Actually, I only read 9 chapters, I think. The last thing I read was, like the Black Parade is coming was like the last phrase I read.
So that gets brought up a couple more times before it actually does
And I went
come.
MCR when I was
Yes.
a young
I would be
boy,
shocked if
my
that was not
father
where that phrase
took
comes
me
from.
into the city
But so
to see a marching
pretty
band.
much I think it's like chapter 28 on to where I read is the start of the Black Parade to the middle of the Black Parade when the actual big bad shows up. Chapters like 15 to 20, there's a little training arc where they all go to, or no, he fights the Great Demon Lord and totally exhausts himself, but the Great Demon Lord has to go away. and then they go to a hot springs, and it's just like a super training montage.
Is the Byakugan a jutsu? Isn't that part of the eye?
well,
Isn't that Nagisa's eyes?
Neji
Neji?
is the no the well I don't know. Whenever he does the thing and then he says Byakugan, they hurt.
Well, I thought that was like Neji's like eye thing is the Byakugan. You could say Rasengan.
Sure.
That's like the you know. That's
I said substitution jutsu and sexy jutsu. I mean,
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I missed those. Anyway.
Anyway, so the Black Parade has started, and you get to meet pretty much all of the other demon lords who are scary. They're a lot scarier, and also cool. They have very cool designs. We meet the younger brother of one of the demon lords he killed in the first 2 chapters, who's just like, yeah, that fucking guy. Can't believe I even had to call him my older brother.
Oh man.
And it's cool. I mean,
I don't know. That it just feels like it just feels cheap to me. Where it's like
a pretty good score. What did you like about it?
I thought it was. You can't be heard. I already
Yeah,
said
you're-
that.
I'm being loud.
your mic is not on.
Your mic's not on. I already said that I liked how funny it is, and I figured, based off the first 10 chapters, that the idea is not how powerful he is. The idea is that he has to find himself, and that it's about him becoming a fucking normal human being despite being so powerful, and that is more interesting than power scaling.
Yeah,
But what
he also
but what Bird is
learning
describing
his
is
power.
that power scaling becomes an element.
Both are
And I'm
true.
like, why start us with the strongest thing and then create something stronger immediately?
These amps go to 11.
Immediately. I just start us on 5,
But these amps go to
and then
11.
after like the first arc, I don't care. The first arc, then go to 11. Like,
don't
at least
know.
give me some time.
I actually don't really like One Punch Man,
I love One Punch Man.
and
It's
I have seen a fair amount of One Punch Man.
I keep up with One Punch Man, the manga.
My little brother is a big fan of One Punch Man, and I watched a lot of it with him once, and I just went, yeah, he fucking punches the guy, and he's
yeah,
dead.
because that's not the point.
Eh,
Saitama being powerful isn't the point. The point
neither is this.
The point is that Saitama is so powerful that he is bored and that he like just doesn't know how to deal with being so fucking powerful that he's just become
Well,
completely
so
like jaded to the idea
I
of
would
being the
say
strongest thing.
a-
And then everyone else has problems. And we mostly talk about everyone else's problems.
I think well, that's fair. That does happen a lot in this as well. I do think the main character, while being like kind of the strongest guy, he's not.
One
He's
lunch
not the
break.
strongest guy. He gets his ass kicked a lot.
Huh.
He is the most well equipped because apparently we haven't met the grandmother really, but apparently his grandma's a real hard ass and trained him to be the best exorcist. But his whole thing is wanting to protect everyone because his parents were killed by demons. And so he put himself through this hell. He got all the tattoos. He's got a back tattoo of 777, meaning he will take on a demon lord. And you see him just like kick ass the first couple chapters. And then you get into, well, yeah, he can kick ass, but what if he comes in contact with something where just full force power doesn't work? And so that's what the training arc is about, of how to like hone in your power. Basically, what's explained in the training arc is his problem is, yeah, he could be using an ability that this is the same thing they use, that costs like 50 spirit points. He will just inherently put 80 into it, and it doesn't add, it's not like an exponential return. Anyway.
Shoo!
That's just the training arc. And it honestly, it is actually explained in terms of ping pong. They have like exorcist ping pong, which is really fun.
Never watched One Punch Man because I heard it's ass. Season 3 is ass of the anime. Read the fucking manga. It's like the most beautiful manga on the planet. It is so incredibly gorgeous. It's insane. Just read the manga. Anyway,
I like the
continue.
dog guy. You know, in one.
Yeah. The S rank hero, the guy who dresses like a dog and jumps
Yeah.
around.
He's cool as fuck. Yeah, I think.
Well,
I don't know. Who's
your
your favorite character?
Who was my favorite character in the 10 chapters? Probably the restaurant owner guy.
Takaki?
Yeah, Saka.
Yeah, he's great. My favorite character. Oh god, in the 10 chapters, I don't know. It's probably also Sakaki for the 10 chapters, but later on, more interesting people get introduced, and I think they're fun. But I won't say that.
You
It
can
doesn't make
spoil. I spoil all the time for you when I read ahead.
Yeah, fair enough. There's quite a few actually. Like the main bad guy, Demon Lord, is really really cool. The hot eye patch lady who does Gone Girl is really cool. We get introduced to Akari, like the other exorcist that isn't the noodle shop owner, the girl that's like his partner.
Yeah.
She has a brother and also just like a friend. The friend is really interesting and cool. She has like cross armor, and apparently that's a special thing.
Wow.
And then there's also just kind of this like fucking insane guy who we don't get a lot of exposition on so far, but I bet I'm gonna like him.
And the thing is, I always play a paladin, and I like paladins.
Shay, do you think you'll continue this manga?
No.
Yes.
I know you will.
Yeah.
And so B asked if I would continue the manga. I don't know if it's heard, but I haven't had time to fucking continue any of my fucking manga.
He's too busy playing Minecraft.
All of the manga that I have been keeping up with, I'm weeks behind. I just read 3 chapters of One Piece, and I still have 2 more chapters to go. I need to. Yeah.
Oh no, my steak's too juicy and my lobster's too buttery. I have more manga to read.
I have too much manga to read and not enough time. I love my manga, but like, come on.
So I have been planning that on this show at some point we're going to do an episode where we don't watch anything new. We just return to stuff we've already consumed, and then we do a big ranking of everything.
Ranking of kings, if you will.
Yes,
Fuck,
you both fucking said it. Because there does need to be, we've given a lot of stuff the same score. There needs to be a proper, but this one was better than that one type shit.
So you're talking about stuff we
and
gave
that would
10s?
be an awesome stream to do on a day where we
we'll
have
just
enough
rank
time to make
everything
it a
top to
longer than
bottom,
2-hour stream.
I mean, we're not going to have
while.
thorough discussions about all of it. We're just going to
Yeah, but I think we've already done it. Like, it's 20 episodes. We're talking.
Do you
about
think we should do
anime
this
and
after
manga.
next week?
Every
I was thinking this would be episode 24 because that would be the 6 months. But we could just make it episode 22 if you want to not add too much extra to the pile.
No, I don't care.
Throw it on the pile.
It can be episode 100.
Well, no, I want to do it sooner than later. 6 months
24,
is...
24.
I think every 6 months is a fun
Yeah.
method to revisit
I think episode
things.
24,
It's like 2 seasons
we
of
will
anime.
make the... Exactly. I think of everything in terms of anime length, seasonal.
Although the issue is that we haven't always just talked about something that released that season. But
No.
yeah, so like thinking of it that way is not incredibly.
Well, I'm just saying.
And it's like every album that we've done is like old.
Not every album. We've been
Almost
doing
every.
older albums for the last couple months because the newer ones, unless they're incredibly popular, don't tend to hit. But
Just
guess
nothing-
what? That's gonna change this week.
Whoa,
We're not
we're
doing-
not on that yet, right?
What?
Because we're
We're
not done
doing
with the manga.
Neurosis, are we?
No, we're not gonna do the Neurosis.
We're still on the manga
I
section.
can't listen to
what
that again.
are
That
we
was too
reading
much.
for the next week?
All right, I'm gonna give y'all choices. What kind of manga do you want to read next week? I have a
Something
whole
that's,
list
fun
here.
or something, or actually, let's do something that's bad.
Bad.
Let's do something that's bad.
Redo of Healer.
I didn't really write down something that I know to be bad. We could do. Okay, look. Here's the options.
And that's the problem. That's the problem here. We don't have enough bad things. Soul keeps saying that we keep raking things too positively, and I'm like, I don't know. I think it's just because we choose good.
I don't think
good
you should
things.
make yourself. Well, okay. Here's the thing. When it comes to
I
manga,
think there's it should be a balance.
if there is a
Why
very,
are we here? Just to suffer.
if there was a very popular manga that sucked, it would be worth doing. But with the
Yeah.
manga segment, that's the segment where you're really recommending
nobody's
things.
even watching it.
Nobody reads a lot of manga. Well, and
Yeah.
yeah, they don't get a ton of views, so it has to be something popular. But
Well, I don't say that. I'm just saying that nobody's watching it anyway, so we can do whatever we want.
I think the options for manga are it should be either popular or good. Like, if it's not gonna, like, there's no sense in talking about something shit that nobody cares about, because then it's like,
Yeah.
why
I
did
mean,
we bother?
I think that's always
Being
the
bad
case,
is not
right?
enough.
But-
It has to be funny kind of bad.
and yeah,
If nobody
I'm
has
not
heard of
saying-
it
I'm
and
not
it's
saying
bad
that
in a
we
way
should
that's hilarious,
find something that is horrible that nobody knows about, and
Yeah.
just say like, this is something that's
do
horrible.
you know a manga that's popular that sucks?
No.
So look.
Mushoku Tensei.
I'll just read you the whole list of
Yeah,
options
Mushoku
I've
Tensei.
got, right? You can either read Under Ninja, Shangri-La Frontier,
Heard a lot about that.
Kingdom, which has been running for like 30 years, but it's very beloved, and it's
Heard of Kingdom.
just now finally coming out in English, I think. Ruri Dragon is a new one from Shonen Jump, and so is Mad.
I think I've heard of Mad.
Warera Contact, which is just when I saw it, thought the art looked cool. Or you can read the entirety of the three-volume Soloist in a Cage, which not many people have heard of, but I really like it.
I'm leaning towards either Rudy Dragon or Kingdom.
Kingdom or Warewa Contact, because I like the name.
Let's
of
do
it.
That's two
fucking
votes
Kingdom. Yeah, let's do Kingdom. So Kingdom
I guess
is
we're doing Kingdom.
Kingdom is a manga where
This is my kingdom come.
This is my kingdom.
Kingdom is an interesting manga because
the words, but it goes like
the English speaking fandom for Kingdom is not very big. In Japan, Kingdom is one of those manga that has like a massive, fervent, extremely dedicated. Like Kingdom is like Berserk 2 in Japan. Like
2.
you got Berserk and
You
you got
said that
Kingdom.
about Gantz.
Gantz was a huge well, Gantz was big in America, but Gantz was like the second biggest manga after
And
Berserk.
I read a bunch of Gantz.
Yeah. Like it used to be if you
Only for me to go,
if you brought
B,
up,
what did you think?
did
of
you make it
Gantz?
through 18 volumes of Gantz?
I read 280 chapters.
So you saw the main character die and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he came back.
He came back. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he comes back. Not too long after.
I see. I haven't read any of Gantz.
Oh,
I've seen the first 4 episodes of the anime,
Yeah,
which suck. The anime is bad.
yeah.
The main character dies, but before he dies, the concept of like resurrection had been like well established,
I see.
and he just comes back like
I always thought it was like the
Landon.
main character dies and another guy becomes the main character.
no, not at all.
We've got a man on the street in Japan reporting that Kingdom is huge in Japan.
I have to pee again.
It is Kingdom is really massive.
Fucked.
There are anime characters.
Welcome to the club.
I'm trying to remember. There's an anime we watched where one of the characters is obsessed with Kingdom. Like, fuck, I can't remember what it is. Like, it's very popular with like fujoshi who like hardcore manga, like women who like manga
Is
that
it
are
medieval?
hardcore. I believe it's like, you know what? It's historical. I know that. It's massively fucking long, so you're only going to be reading like a little bit of it. But,
What about
Japanese seinen historical manga series, time period, China's violent 500-year warring states period.
Hey, that's just like that one thing.
Yeah, I think it might be a Romance of the Three Kingdoms adaptation, which would make
Based
sense.
on the name,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Which Romance of the Three Kingdoms is ridiculously popular.
Nippon Sengoku is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. We have to watch more of that because I know
You mean
more
we
of
have
it is
to
out.
finish the season of that?
So
It's been done for like
It's
months.
so good.
There are 6 seasons of the Kingdom anime adaptation currently.
Damn.
The manga has, let's see, how many chapters are there of Kingdom?
It's about the unification of China, not the romance. Wait, I just watched the fucking.
Because Kingdom's like actual history. Romance of the Three Kingdoms
I
is
just
fictional.
watched Record of Ragnarok, where the guy who unified China is one of
Actually,
the fighters, and it was really cool.
I think my kidneys are probably fine.
Kingdom has
They're doing a
884
great job
chapters.
and making me piss out all the poison. My kidneys are working.
Kingdom has 884 chapters.
You've never seen kidneys like this. These are some of the best kidneys.
All right, we got to move on.
My kidneys are doing great.
Next segment.
The next segment, we're doing music. Oh my god. We're going into the music. If actually, the manga segment was kind of long.
Mhm.
In 3, 2, 1.
Ocean Whams, take me by the hand, lead me to the whams that you wonder whams. Ocean Whams.
We're never like unified. We always have different ideas on
We got to
this.
make a plan first.
The opening of
Do you
these
see my
segments
eyes?
is a real trip.
I think I'm fully
Ocean
whamsed out.
Whams.
I'm at the point where I'm in whams mode, right? It took an hour, but I'm in.
We're
I'm
allowed
in
to
whams.
get drunk on this show again.
And hour.
I'm whamsed out. Maybe I should start pre-gaming an hour ahead of time, but I'm whamsed in.
We're an hour and 40 minutes into
It
Whams.
takes me a long time, but I'm whams the fuck up. You need to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm talking to all 11 of you that I can see
I'm
at the
over here
moment.
whamsing my shit.
I need you to start whamsing your shit. I need you to comment whams. That's WAMMBS. Ooh. In every YouTube video imaginable. Oh my god. And actually say like at Shidu so I can see that you're doing that.
Watch more YouTube just so that you can type more Whams.
Yeah, it's crazy that you're not watching enough YouTube to comment whams. And that's my opinion. There needs to be more whams
Here's the
comments
thing.
out there.
I know all of you are watching YouTube constantly because I watch YouTube constantly.
Yeah, and if you say at MZ Shidu or Shidu,
Look,
or
no
whatever my
channel
ad
is going to be, no YouTuber will be mad at you for leaving a comment that just says Whams, because while they might be confused, you gave them a comment. They're desperate for comments.
they're like,
every
okay,
YouTuber is
whatever.
desperate for
I don't
comments.
know what that means, but
they
if
might
they're-
look into it. They might Google Whams and
Say
find
whams.
our show.
and do an at because I will see it, and if I don't,
And it
see
makes him happy.
It doesn't, it doesn't make me as happy because I don't actually know what's happening. But I believe you. I believe in my community that you are leaving whams comments on things. But with that being said,
How does
we also
Bird
need
never
to.
have to take a booze shit? It's impressive. I don't drink as much
It's-
liquor as you, and I usually do it after I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, my boost shits are the next day. A like and a comment or a like and a subscribe also. Like if most people are subscribed, I think that are watching, but if you haven't, it's insane. It's actually crazy. It's maddening that you would watch this and not subscribe. So like,
Madness.
subscribe, and comment. And then if you want to go even further beyond,
I think Shade's going Super
It's
Saiyan.
been doing Super Saiyan 3. If you want to go even further beyond, you subscribe to the Patreon.
Ween!
I'm doing the intro. Fucking goddamn! Don't rush me. I'm doing the fucking intro. It's what I do. You would subscribe to the
Just trying
Patreon
to keep the Ween
where
fans
you get
invested.
your
Erime, he
name.
won. Gary
up
Always.
here.
Duncan 264. Last Isis. Drew. Mark Moon. CJ11. Dan of Arcadia. And the biggest hater of Gosick of all time.
I heard Shade going Super Saiyan in the other room on the time delay.
And maybe the list of names is getting long enough that it needs to be put at the end of the video to keep interest. But we are talking about the Mollusk.
Landon,
by
you're not
Ween.
subscribed? What the fuck is wrong with you? You subscribe to the Patreon
Landon-
and you're not subscribed to the channel?
Landon,
you
and
are
I am
literally insane.
Subscribe.
I will just go ahead.
It's because he
and say,
watches everything on his Xbox.
I don't condone this behavior.
He's in
but
Japan.
if you made like 6
You don't think he
accounts
brought
and
his
subscribed in
Xbox?
all of them, I
No.
wouldn't know.
Landon, did you bring your Xbox to Japan?
Anyway, we're talking about The Mollusk by Ween. This is the album that's got
Ocean Man,
on
take
it.
me by the hand.
It also
lead
has
me
Waving My
to
Dick in the Wind.
land
which is a funny
that you
song.
understand.
So,
We have 12 patrons now?
12.
God damn.
Where did the 12th come from? Do we
That's
have-
what Donnie Catchell says.
What the frick? I'm gonna have to figure that out as we're talking about the Ween,
The
the
mollusk.
Mollusk. What's all of our scores, Bird?
My score is a 6.5 / I wish I was on psychedelics out of 10.
Woo-wee! Trixie?
My score is a 6 / I wish I was on psychedelics out of 10.
Oh my god, I liked it a lot. I give it like maybe an 8, like a light 8.
I kind of thought
So
you might be
y'all-
the one who
y'all
likes
go
this
ahead.
the most.
Y'all go ahead and talk about it while I try to figure out the Patreon situation.
B, you're the hater.
So this album made me wish I was on psychedelics a lot, because it is full of sounds that I know for a fact sound better on psychedelics, because I've done psychedelics and I've listened to music like this on psychedelics, and it feels like it is specifically engineered for people who are on psychedelic drugs.
And I'm feeling like I should have been on psychedelics for this album.
Jesus Christ. Okay, my first exposure to this album is when I was actually quite young. I remember posting on the internet when I was like 14, asking for recommendations of dense music. Like, I was like, what is stuff like the Mars Volta or Gorillaz? It's really dense. And somebody was like, you should listen to Ween. And they were like, you listen to Ocean Man. And I listened to it and I thought it was like a joke that I wasn't in on. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is weird and I don't like it. And then over the years, I'd hear it a couple more times and I still kind of felt that way. But at some point, I finally heard Ocean Man right. Like, I heard it and I went, oh, actually, this is just a really well-made song. Like, it's just a good song that happens to have weird, a weird voice and weird lyrics. But, like, the lyrics are actually kind of weirdly deep and interesting. Like, the crust is elusive as it casts forth to the childlike man. Like, what? Like, it's one of those, like, you don't really know what it means, but it's provocative type situations.
Crowd going.
Ocean Man.
Yeah, Ocean Man is a really good, really interesting song. And like, listening to this whole album, I feel like all of these songs are good. They are well written. They are well designed. They're very well produced. The noises are interesting. It is so slow and fucking boring 90% of the time that it is nigh unlistenable to me. It's the kind of thing where it's like, I can appreciate this, but I don't like it. And I do think like enough listens would warm me up to some of the songs. There's a few songs in here that I think are really good. Ocean Man is the clear, obvious favorite because I've heard it 100 times.
The two that stood out the most to me are Ocean Man and Waving My Dick in the Wind.
I would say towards the back end of the album, you've got Waving My Dick in the Wind, Buckingham Green, and Ocean Man, and that's the best 3-song stretch by far. Like, those 3 songs kind of dwarf the rest of the album. And I enjoyed the Blarney Stone. I remember thinking a few other songs were pretty good, but like, the tough thing for me with this album is like, the intro song, I'm Dancing in the Show Tonight, is just weird.
Yeah.
It is. It's weird for the sake of being weird. It's meant to make you be like, what the fuck am I listening to?
It's a little strange.
It's like, should this be on the wall?
And now that we are, now that we are in the time of talking about just the songs, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Bert, did you want to share an overall view or same thing I said?
Fucking no, I really didn't like a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because
you said but you gave it a decent score. It's above average.
Yeah, and it is. No, I didn't bring my fucking Xbox to Japan. I brought my DS.
Cowtool said, I've heard this album many times on psychedelics. I promise I will give it like a 9 on psychedelics. I know that's true.
I'm probably with you.
Yeah.
No, I didn't bring my fucking Xbox to Japan. I brought my DS because I'm not a man-child and will find a wife with my Pokemon skills.
Cowtool's band said something, right? He said, it's like Sgt. Pepper's. And immediately,
isn't Sgt. Pepper's widely regarded as the best Beatles album?
2 or 3 songs in, I went, oh, this is Beatles inspired.
The Ween is clearly the Beatles. They're both psychedelic rock bands. And they both make structured, very good songs. I am not that into the Beatles. So,
and I haven't listened to enough of the Beatles, but I knew that that's what they were going for. I was like, okay, this is kind of like a psychedelic Beatles.
I think.
And I also went, I like Jack Stauber.
Aim your mic more at you.
I think knowing that this is inspired by the Beatles means I liked this album as much as I like most of the Beatles albums, which is to say I like 2 to 3 songs.
Yeah.
And the rest I'm kind of like, huh?
I have not actually heard Sgt. Pepper's all the way through.
I haven't heard any Beatles album all the way through.
Oh,
but
man.
I like
definitely
Jack
going to have to put that on the list.
I like Jack Stauber. And this is very similar.
My little brother loves Jack Stauber. No, it's my twin.
I don't know Jack Stauber.
Yeah. Yeah, my twin brother loves Jack
I
Stauber.
don't think I've ever heard that before.
I had
know
never
I've seen
heard
the
it
name.
until he was like, I love Jack Stauber. You never heard Jack Stauber? And we were just driving and he played it for me. I went, you like this?
All right, so
twin
my
brother of
autism is
mine?
being activated again, right? So I got introduced to Jack Stauber because of a World of Warcraft classic animation, where it was about the World of Warcraft experience, which is that you get 4 of your friends to play with you, and you're in a party, and then over time, the like experience and drama sort of just makes everyone else melt away, and then you're alone.
My favorite Beatles song is "She's So Heavy," which just sounds like a Black Sabbath
She's so
song.
kawaii. That's why.
Bird doesn't
I
know
try
how
so
to
hard to
rate
make
any
her
anime
squeak.
a 3 out of 10. He's going to give it a 7 or above. We all know this.
That's
I-
not true.
Yeah, I've given a lot of anime way less than a
We've
7.
just watched a lot of things that are like known for being good.
We've given a couple. You gave a 3 to fucking Sentence to Be a Hero.
Yeah, it
that
wasn't
was
good.
that was like
That's
3
definitely
months
the
ago.
worst anime we've watched
Yeah.
on this show.
we've done a lot where we went. That's
We
pretty
should
good.
start with Rubber Soul and go chronologically, then wrap around to the early shit. Look, we'll definitely cover
Listen,
the Beatles eventually.
I liked the Mollusk, and my favorite song was, I think, the Mollusk, the second song.
So okay, so first of all, how do you feel about the opening track? I thought it was actually surreal how much it sounded like SpongeBob and Patrick were singing the
Sentenced
song.
to be a 3.
So when I heard, and I think it should also be prefaced that I don't think I've watched a full SpongeBob episode, but
What? Ever?
I don't think I have.
No,
How are you Gen
so-
Z? What the fuck? I've
No.
seen more SpongeBob than Shade? That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
but you
I
don't
think
get
so.
any of the
I get
SpongeBob
shitted on for how
references
little
I make.
SpongeBob I've seen all the time.
I get shit
By
on
me.
Yeah, I get
By
shit on
me,
as well.
you get shitted on.
Not just you.
Who else?
So
Your whole generation is obsessed with SpongeBob.
your whole generation is really funny. The first, I keep trying to say episode. The first song, I was like, okay, maybe it's like a demented carnival kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's kind of it's a little forgettable for sure. It's just the first. It's like an
I
introduction
think
song.
so this album came out in 1997. I think this was meant to fuck with the people who like are coming into this expecting like a rock album, you know, or
So yeah,
But that's the
thought
thing.
ya
is- So
might like to.
I had
go
a
to the
feeling.
show.
I had a feeling that maybe people who associate it with SpongeBob might think it's kind of kiddie for the first song, but then I was like, I don't know, it's kind of just trippy. It's
Yeah.
kind of just like weird and
This album is meant to fuck with people on drugs, which I would say is true of
Yeah.
every Ween album. It is like if you're
And
on
then-
psychedelics, this music is meant to make you go, "What the fuck,
the song
dude?
The Mollusk was,
Whoa!"
That was
was
a really
awesome.
good Carl from Who Are These Podcasts.
Yeah, there's a podcast we used to follow called "Who Are These Podcasts," where the main guy Carl is really into Ween.
Yeah.
And
Great
like,
dude, love him.
and he would definitely be the kind of guy who would do drugs with his friends, listen to some, normal stuff, and then throw on Ween to fuck with you, to throw your head into a spiral, to make you be like, what the fuck is happening?
Listen,
and Ween is really good for that.
I thought the song The Mollusk was great. It was amazing.
I thought it was okay.
I listened to it and I went, this is awesome.
It
I went,
sounds really
this-
good.
I was like, this album's gonna be great.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Only a
then,
hippopotamus will
unrelated
do.
song.
Yeah. And then I listened to Polka Dot Tail and went, okay, I guess.
Am I missing
And then I
something in
went, and then I listened to I'll Be Your Johnny on the Spot, and I went, I don't like the song that much.
Oh, it was the
and then-
B-side to okay. What Cow Tools is explaining, since Bird didn't fucking explain why he was doing that. So in chat, Cow Tools said that the intro song is a cover of an oldies classic that was the B-side to I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy.
So I will say,
I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy.
I actually-
want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
that song I can't join.
Only a hippopotamus.
I don't think Santa Claus will
do.
mind, do you?
But
Anyway.
so like the thing was about the album, like
That song lives in my mind forever because I worked with someone at Chick-fil-A who anytime it became Christmas time would just start singing I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. It's the same person we went to see ABBA with.
um
This guy.
He's trying so hard to get his opinion out there.
yeah. So
Get a
fucking
load
A.
of this guy.
The rest of the album. So the reason it wasn't actually a 10 for me, because I actually really, really like the vibe, is that after I'll Be Your Johnny on the Spot, a lot of the songs are kind of samey, aside from Ocean Man, which is obviously the standout.
The
Everyone knows
Blarney
Ocean
Stone
Man.
is not samey.
Let me play it again.
The Blarney Stone, take me to the stone, leave me in the roam. Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's just another sea shanty.
It is a sea shanty. So yeah,
They're like all sea shanties.
that one is a sea shanty.
It's
they're
called
like-
the Mollusk.
They're like, yeah, and yeah, I get it.
Okay,
but,
so the song
by the time Blarney Stone came on, I went, okay.
The song "The Mollusk" is like a very nice, relaxed, trippy, psychedelic song
And
with
it's
some
awesome.
cool flittery noises and stuff. If I was on hard drugs, I would be seeing rainbows. I'd be seeing the mollusk.
whoa.
I'd
So
be traveling to the bottom of
Let's
the sea.
destigmatize psychedelics.
I'm
Hard
not
drugs.
okay. Whatever.
Okay.
The Mollusk is a good song that I don't enjoy sober. Polka Dot Tail, I don't like.
Okay, Cowtool's band just said exactly what I'm thinking. I get what Shade means. Mollusk is the least varied Ween album in service of the album's concept
Yes.
/ vibe. Yes, that's
Which
essentially
most-
my feelings
A
on
Ween
it.
album should sound like you're listening to a different genre in every
single
fucking
song.
song.
Yeah,
Nobody's
that is
saying
no. That
that.
is
No,
normal.
that is.
That's
I'm not fucking with you.
If you listen to Quebec, which is my favorite Ween album,
Okay.
every song on the album is a completely different genre.
But yeah, they're mostly sea shanties, and I like sea shanties. I think this album would go so hard if we were playing Sea of Thieves. While listening to it, I would have been the whole time.
Lowlands away.
If we were playing Sea of Thieves, I would have been going, "Oh, it's the ocean
lives in a
man
pineapple under the sea?
who lives in a pineapple." Yeah, I'd be
the
going
Lowlands
crazy.
thing he was doing was an
Um,
Assassin's Creed 4
It's
reference.
the
Which-
best one.
Yeah, the Blarney Stone through Pink Eye, I felt was kind of
Absorbent
samey.
and porous and yellow is he.
I thought were kind of samey, and then Waving My Dick in the Wind was so funny that it like broke me out of the
the haze.
the haze that I was in. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was
It's
like,
nautical nonsense. Be something you wish.
I was like, wait, he's talking about waving my dick in the wind. I was like, wait,
I thought
so drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
I
Yeah.
thought Polka
I
Dot
don't know what you're
Tail.
talking about. I don't know the lyrics.
Polka Dot Tail is like
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Polka Dot Tail is written in a way that is hard for me to enjoy.
SpongeBob.
I think it is again a good song that on psychedelics would hit, but like whereas the Mollusk is like I can enjoy this even if I'm not on psychedelics, knowing psychedelics would make it better. Polka Dot Tail I can't enjoy not on psychedelics. I'm like, this style of songwriting doesn't hit with me. I'll Be Your Johnny on the Spot is a fun
Wow,
song.
that is interesting.
Fun fact for WAMMBS tie into a previous review: the cover art is the same artist as the Dark Side of the Moon cover.
Oh, interesting. I would never have guessed that.
Yeah, I mean, the
they're
Dark Side of the
totally
Moon is very
different.
simplistic. It's
Yeah.
just a triangle with a line, a light
It's a
going into
prism.
it. Yeah,
I'll Be Your Johnny on the Spot is like a
it's
like a
It's
like
not
a hard
prism.
rock
It's
song.
literally not a prism. You're right. It is a triangle
It is a
refracting
triangle.
light, but it's supposed to be a prism.
It is a prism. That's what a prism does.
It's a fun little hard rock song. I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
mind I'll Be
Shade.
Your Johnny on the
I'm
Spot.
so sorry.
I don't remember Mutilated Lips at all. The Blarney Stone is fun. It's like it's a sea shanty with very dirty lyrics.
I'll Be Your Johnny on the Spot was boring.
I liked I'll Be Your Johnny on the
I didn't
Spot
like it.
comparatively. The Golden Eel I don't
I didn't
remember.
like
Cold Blows the
the-
Wind I don't remember. Pink Eye
I think
on
my-
my leg I think I remember thinking was okay, but I don't
think
remember.
my issue with Johnny on the Spot is that it's like a punky kind of sound.
Yeah.
But all of the sounds are electronic. Shut the fuck up, my phone.
What the fuck is it talking to you about?
Johnny on the
It's
Spot
10
is the
o'clock. I'm
album's
supposed to be taking my
Dean
melatonin.
doing Motorhead track, which
Yeah.
every album has.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know.
And
I didn't,
Can
I didn't
I-
fuck
I-
with it
the
at all.
opening track on Quebec is also like that.
I need context.
The Ace of Spades.
You want to hear it?
No, just what does Dean doing Motorhead mean? Yeah, no, I know.
There's
what,
two members
Well, Motorhead's
of Ween.
always like 180 BPM.
Ween are Dean Ween and Gene Ween. They both write the songs
Just think about the Ace of
So
Spades.
like some songs are Dean
That's
Ween
most
songs,
Motorhead.
some songs are Gene
You're not
Ween
about to
songs.
tell me Ween is the Fratellis, are you?
We went over this at the start. The Cowtools are Johnny Cowtool and Donnie Cowtool. The Ramones are whatever Ramone and something
The
Ramone.
Fratellis are blank Fratelli, blank Fratelli.
But they're
and
actually
blank Fratelli.
brothers, aren't they?
Dean
No.
Dean is
okay.
the
Well, then, yeah,
guitarist.
it's Ramone started this tradition of, hey, I'm just whatever Ramone and you are whatever
he
Ramone.
said Dean is the guitarist.
I've never heard of a guiatrist.
So anyway, Waving My Dick in the Wind is a really fun song. We all agree. Buckingham Green is like this epic, like Eleanor Rigby-esque, super like the Beatles when they're doing their epic "We're Great Songwriters" shit. That's Buckingham Green.
I look at.
And then Ocean Man is fucking Ocean Man.
Ocean Man is legendary.
I
This-
don't know.
The songs on this
Ocean
album
Man,
mostly have
Take
between
me
1 and
by
2
the
million
hand,
plays.
Take me to the
Ocean Man
land.
has 122 million plays.
I was actually the thing was, and because I don't think I had heard of the Ween until this popped up.
Yeah.
Surely you've heard of a Ween at least.
I've heard of my Ween, and yet I've always known of Ocean Man. And the thing was, I looked at this and I went, surely Ocean Man is going to be the only thing above 1 million
Who the
plays
fuck
because I've
is
never heard of Ween.
Boognish?
And almost every song on the album has over 1 million plays. I was like, okay, people be listening to Ween. I don't know what the fuck this is aside from Ocean Man. And then I heard it and I went, okay, yeah, this is like what Jack Stauber probably was inspired by, and it's
Oh
pretty
my
good. I
god!
liked
I
it.
need to make my brother listen to Ween.
I guess so. I mean, so everyone I've known who's into Ween is into weird shit in general.
Zinc Tracer, welcome to the stream. I've never seen you
Because
Cheers, love.
I think
Cavalry's here.
So I want to talk about what makes Ween special, and like, I think partly, I think maybe I would enjoy this album a little more if I didn't like other Ween albums even more, because like Quebec is my favorite one, and
This was my first Ween album.
like track 2 on Quebec is called Zoloft, and it's like
Yeah,
a
this was,
very
like, our way of
soft, funny
weaning
song
onto
about
the Ween.
Zoloft.
I'm over here weening my jerk.
It's
I'm-
got
I'm
so many
weaning my
people
shit
in
so
the
hard
neighborhood.
right
Like
now.
basically, they write a lot of songs that are just like
Donnie Cowtool says, no, I like normal shit.
I'm over here weaning my shit real hard.
you don't have to not like normal shit to like weird shit.
I don't know. I like.
No,
okay, wait.
I
think,
actually-
I think it's
Actually.
that you can like if you like weird shit, you might like normal shit. If you only like normal shit, you won't like weird shit.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah.
Donnie Cowtools wants to come over and do the Ween PCP lecture.
Look,
What?
I am
PCP
sure.
lecture. What is this?
I think-
2019.
I think
18?
inevitably all three of us would have a different favorite Ween album if we listened to all of them, because they're the kind of band where all of their albums are very different, and even all
Do
of the
we-
songs on the albums
Do
are
we
very
do
different.
a WAMMS, the Ween Discovery? We all listen to every Ween album and come back.
That's
and be
too
like,
much.
That's got to be a special.
They have like
mags.
10 albums.
Gotta be a special
Oh
mags.
fuck no!
Yeah, they have a number of them.
10 albums isn't that bad.
It's not as many as I
This
thought
isn't
they
something
had.
that we would do in a
Because
week.
they basically were active from the late 80s through the late 2000s.
I don't know.
They haven't
I
put
think
out an
they sound
album
pretty cool.
in a long
I think
time.
that there's potential that it might.
I
that
definitely
one of their
think-
albums might be like a 10
I think
for me.
absolutely you need to listen to more Ween, because
Yeah.
the fact that you like this album, you will like their other albums. For me, Quebec is my favorite because not only are the songs more
It almost
different,
feels like-
but there's
like-
the song Transdermal Celebration off of Quebec is, in my opinion, a perfect
It
song.
actually kinda reminds me
like
of-
a 3,000 out of 10,
Of
like
King
perfect
Gizzard.
song.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah, but they're
just
way
like
less
the experimentation of it.
way less like prog than King Gizzard.
And I love the prog. I love
Which King Gizzard has a new album out that
We need to
we will
listen to
cover
all
soon.
14,000 King Gizzard albums.
Yeah, I was gonna say sentences you will hear in an abnormal amount of times in your life. Have you heard the new King Gizzard
Yeah.
Lizard
Yeah,
album?
there's like 20
They have
something
28 albums as of the new one. I think Alien Metal is their new album.
Beatrice, where'd you get
Or
your
it's
T-shirt
about to-
from?
That T-shirt's so old. She's been wearing a T-shirt
Swami
forever.
Tsunami. SWANI. It says it right here.
Yeah.
Swami
Oh, where'd you get it?
Tsunami.
Where'd you get it?
Otakon.
Otakon. I feel like you've had that shirt for
I thought
like
I
5
bought
years.
that for you.
I've had this more than 5 years. No, I've had this shirt for a hot minute.
I don't know. It's like a quintessential Trixie shirt.
It is a quintessential Trixie shirt. It's a girl who looks like she's from Ranma 1/2 who's been impaled by a sword, but she's not bothered by it.
That's like I see like 1/3 of the days I see you, you're wearing that.
You sure you're not mistaking it for the Doritos shirt you got me that has the same color scheme?
I only got that for you like 5 months ago.
This shirt is one of my
Doritos and
iconic
Fritos.
shirts. But yeah, Swami Tsunami.
is really
I
funny.
assume I bought it straight from the artist at Otakon one year.
You guys need to cover Petrodragonic Apocalypse or Infest the Rat's Nest.
Well, we got to do the new one.
What are we doing next
There's an almost
week?
infinite amount of albums I want to cover.
Yeah.
Because I will never
No,
lose
this is
interest
why
in
it's so
music.
important that you become a patron and tell us what to cover, because then your suggestion jumps to the
Like,
top.
When it comes to interest,
We were not going to do Ween if it wasn't for the
Unless
fact
you're
that
Landon and you're recommending Love Live.
I think it was Mark Moon who
There's-
said that we should do Ween, right?
for me, right, things that I love,
Live.
music is first.
Same.
And then manga, and then anime, and then beer, and then snacks. But I love all of them a lot. But that is to say,
Beefheart is a fucking legendary poll that
I
I didn't
love
think
music.
I would hear someone recommend.
and
Oh,
I will
Cow Tools
never,
would.
I will never ever run out of albums that I want to talk about. Ever. Maybe I'll run out of anime one day that I want to talk about.
Locust Abortion Technician. Would
I
be
will
fun.
never run out
Is
of
that
music I want to
what
talk about.
Pepper comes off of?
No,
Okay.
it's way weirder than that.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I don't mind the sun sometimes.
Do we have an idea of what we're talking
The
What are we
about
doing
images it
next week?
shows.
for the album?
Yes. So we've been covering a bunch of old shit, as you pointed out.
Yes,
We
we
should
can-
jump into the present.
Okay.
We should talk about something that's brand new.
We're about to hit 88 miles an hour.
something massively popular.
88 and a half miles an hour. I'm sorry.
Something massively popular,
Okay.
and
The
that
last time you said this, it was not good.
everyone
Was it
that
Drake?
I know who's covered
Kanye.
that wasn't massively popular. I mean, Ye is popular.
Nobody
Bully
really
wasn't.
cared about Bully.
Bully wasn't a big
Nobody
deal.
gave a
Drake,
fuck about Bully.
Drake was a big deal. No, this album's a huge fucking deal, and everyone who I've heard talk about it says it's amazing. It doesn't seem like something I would ever listen to, if not for the fact that I was assigning it.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about Olivia Rodrigo?
I've never heard it.
I am sure
What is-
I've
what is the
heard a song
song?
of hers.
The album is You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love.
What is the song I would know?
I can't even think of what. She
Chat.
had a big song.
Chat, what
years-
is the song I
She's
would know?
massively fucking famous.
I know that she is. I've heard her name, but I don't know.
Apparently, she's a really
I don't
big
know.
fan of The Cure, and so her new
Google.
album is heavily The
Google.
Cure influenced, and
There's a song
even
called The
What?
Cure.
it also has the
is
guy from The
the
Cure on the album,
Olivia
Robert Plant,
Rodrigo song.
that I know.
Driver's license. What?
I don't fucking listen to her, so I
Good job.
wouldn't know.
Hold on, wait. I'll go. Actually, this is a better idea.
All right, we're doing it. Donnie Cowtools just
Wait.
said I gotta listen to that new Olivia Rodrigo.
I've
for
heard
sure.
I need to listen to
nothing
that
but
new
praise
Olivia
for this
Rodrigo.
album. I've heard critics love
I
it,
clicked on
fans love it, regular fucking
Um,
people love it. Everyone loves Olivia Rodrigo.
Deja Vu is her biggest
I have
song.
been in this place
Deja
before.
vu.
No, different. What?
Yeah, no, I don't know. No, stop. We're gonna get copyright struck.
Is this Billie Eilish?
We are gonna be. Actually, yes. Copyright is a huge. I never heard of it.
Olivia
That's
Rodrigo
gonna
is as
be a
small
new
as a stick.
challenge. We're gonna listen to Olivia Rodrigo and we're gonna give our opinion on it. 3 white dudes are gonna give our opinion on.
She's
Olivia
the
Rodrigo.
most fucking popular musician in America.
I
It's
know.
not a big deal who
I don't think
covers
her name is Taylor Swift.
Taylor
It's
Swift's
not,
new
but-
album did not do as well as Olivia Rodrigo's new
Olivia
album.
Rodrigo is the new young face.
Because
in that
Taylor
space.
Swift's last album fucking sucked and nobody
Because
liked
Taylor
it.
Swift sucks because she takes a
I
private
have
jet
never
to go
listened to
everywhere.
a full Taylor Swift album. And that may be another good idea for another thing. Is maybe I get put on.
Cow Tools, my vote is still Trout Mask, but I'm happy with Olivia. Like
I would-
two completely opposite sides of the fucking
I would not
musical
be
spectrum.
against doing Beefheart.
Have you ever heard Captain Beefheart Trout Mask replica?
not that specifically. But
It's like
Jack was a
unlistenable.
big fan of Beefheart.
That it makes sense, I guess.
Listen, I'm happy the
Or
band's back
Buckethead?
together again.
You're happy what?
What if
The
we did
band's back
Buckethead?
together again. Right. All right. So we're moving into the beer.
I
And
gotta
it's
pee.
time
Hold on.
for
I gotta
my
pee.
first piss. We're leaving Shade alone.
I also have to pee, but I'm gonna be here alone.
He's gonna stick it out like a real man.
We're in the middle of we're like in the in between like the back rooms.
The upside down.
The upside down like Stranger Things. You guys ever wanted to talk to me, right? So like let me get some chats. Let me read some chats. We got Olivia Rodrigo makes pop punk, and now most post punk cure worship. White people are at home with her. Okay, and maybe I'll enjoy it. I like Rebecca Black sometimes, and I like what's her name? Fuck, the one that made Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. So Carly Rae Jepsen. I like Carly Rae Jepsen sometimes, and I like some pop songs. I'd argue Sabrina Carpenter is more popular than Olivia, but I don't really like Sabrina that much. Sabrina Carpenter does have like 2 years on Olivia Rodrigo, I think, and I agree. She made that song Cappuccino or whatever, which went really, really fucking popular, and I think the song is all right. That album is great. Do it. We have Shade. Today I had a Bush Light and I found which sucked, and now a Modelo Tallboy, which was yummy. I love Modelo, and I think Bush Light is okay. Alcohol Shade, drink Everclear.
I don't know if I've ever had a
I
Bush
have never
Light.
had Everclear. I would love to try Everclear and then go, it's the worst thing ever because it's probably really, really fucking gross. What is my most controversial opinion? Probably that I like pineapple on pizza. Love that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Whoa, the
Shade,
grippers on
if you
full
ever
display.
tried
Yes, right
Everclear,
here.
you would evaporate on the spot.
There's my grippers right here. What is the most shit you fit in my ass? My ass is pure. I've never put anything in there. Olivia is less poop than that. Less pop than that. I think early Paramore, but the new album is new
Have
wave.
you ever
More
listened to
like
Paramore?
Really? I've listened to some Paramore. I think Paramore is okay.
I think I know 2 Paramore songs.
I think if you are comparing Olivia
Actually,
to Paramore,
one.
I think maybe Olivia Rodrigo is pretty good and definitely better than Sabrina Carpenter. Olivia is much more in her feels than Carly Rae Jepsen is, and more competent than Rebecca Black.
Whoa, hold on.
that is
hold on. Rebecca Black is fucking awesome.
Whoa.
I will
We've
not
hit a nerve.
hear
We've hit a
Rebecca
nerve.
Black slander on here. If all you know of Rebecca Black is Friday, you need to listen to her modern music. She's got a new album coming out soon, but Salvation, her album from last year, was one of my top 10 albums of the year.
I said that I kind of like Rebecca Black, and then I used.
Okay.
No, actually, I didn't even
What
use
Rebecca
Friday.
Black
I
do
used
you
Carly
know?
Rae Jepsen. I've heard some songs and I went,
Yeah.
this is all right.
Her album last year, Salvation, was 7 songs that were all fucking fantastic, and she's got a new one on the way. I've only heard one song and it was just all right. But
I like Sabrina Carpenter, but Olivia Carpenter has more depth and potential. Yeah,
I don't give a
I
fuck
think
about
that,
Sabrina
Friday
Carpenter's
was
band
not even
might
a
be-
bad
Might be
song. You're
joining
right.
us with the alcohol here.
Friday was a memorable
Friday
song.
was not a bad song. It wasn't great. It was okay. Most pop songs are not that bad. Most.
Shade, how do you feel about espresso?
Every time I try to think of a pop song, I just think of that Maria Becerra song that we both like.
Arturo.
Most pop songs are a 5 or a 6. Most of them are.
What's that song called?
Wait, what was it?
Just the two of us, or
it's
two of
Two
us?
of Us.
Two of us. Two of Us by Maria Becerra is both me and Bird's favorite pop song probably ever.
Yeah.
Whoa,
endlessly
Butthole Whip
listenable.
said Rebecca Black low-key donkey shit.
Landon
No.
thinks everything is donkey shit.
Rebecca
Well,
Black.
actually, even
I think that
Gosick.
he doesn't actually
Rebecca
think
Black
Landon
is
dog shit. I
underrated
think
as
that Landon
fuck.
is just, yeah, I don't know. He's
Also, she's just
looking
Rebecca
for-
now. She dropped Black off her
Hey,
name.
she's-
She's just Rebecca.
Why,
really?
why'd she do that?
Yeah, she's just Rebecca now.
What was the point?
Probably to stop being Rebecca Black because
I don't know. We're in the beer
she is
segment
white,
now.
so-
Wait. And every single...
Didn't you
know
have to
what?
piss? Have you gone yet?
I do have to piss.
Go piss.
Go piss, King.
Yeah, this is more important. Never mind. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
piss before you do the intro of the next segment. Yeah. Fuck.
B, will you go grab the Madeleine?
The what?
Madeleine?
The what?
Madeleine?
The Madeleines?
The Madeleine?
The mr-
The Madeleine?
The what?
Folk punk rap sucks. I don't think we were talking about folk.
I could already tell from that little snippet that Shade played of Olivia Rodrigo that this will be a very difficult album for me to actually listen to. I think both of you will like it more than me, and that I will begrudgingly fold some appreciation into it. That's just my prediction, though. I think I might dislike pop music more than most people.
I don't really like pop music.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see who's the biggest
One
hater.
of my top 5 favorite artists is Marilyn Manson.
Yeah,
I do
which is
not
like the
pop music.
the most anti-pop pop music. I mean, I would still consider Marilyn Manson more pop than like clipping, you know, like
I think I disagree.
interesting.
The
feel like
B
my fucking
stands
hair-
for beer, not beverage.
I feel like my hair looks like a colonial man. And the whole episode it's been bothering my hair.
These aren't
hate it.
Madeleines. These
I
are
wish-
Palmiers.
I wish I was bald.
Oh, right. Madeleines are the other thing. Palmier.
Does the beer stand for
We're
beer?
in the... I already answered that
Beer
question.
time.
The B is beer.
Yeah.
It's beer.
Liar.
Even though sometimes we can have it hard alcohol.
Beer, which
Beer
we get to
is
bring
like
back.
beer.
I get to torture Shade every week again
Yes.
because we have the day off after
Yeah,
this.
we're
We get
done
to get
with-
shitted.
We're done with terrible hangovers the next day.
Hangover.
No, we're not done with terrible
hangover.
hangovers the next day. We're
Okay.
done with terrible hangovers the
my
next day and
fault.
having to go to
We're
work
done
about
with
it.
we're done with problematic hangovers the next day.
Although I will say, there were the
My
last...
pants are so dope. Thank you. I get comments on these pants every time I wear them.
This is true.
They are awesome.
The last time I went to work after WAMMBS, where we got really fucked up, I had like 3 different coworkers go, "Damn, Bird, you look good today." And I was like, "I'm dying."
I'm
Yeah.
refilling my coffee.
Are you?
Like I wish that my hair. I wish that, now I look like Tintin. I wish that my hair. I wish that my hair was either bald or looked like fucking Einstein. Like, but it's an in between where it's like it just looks shit.
Just grow it out.
But last time I had it long, it just looked like I was even more bald than I am now.
Skillish.
It's a skill issue. Anyway, we're on the beer, and we've been drinking this Elysian shit, this pumpkin bullshit.
Wait,
We've been
start
drinking
the
so much of
second-
it that it's all gone.
We gotta do
It's
the
all
whole 3 count and everything.
Oh yeah.
3,
2, 1.
Fight.
WAMMBS!
I was gonna say beer, but I wanted to be. You said fight. Whatever.
Well, I was doing the Smash Bros. thing.
I want to go ahead and say something.
I want a WAMMBS right now.
I want to say something. Listen.
We're getting into it. We're getting close to the camera.
There's 2 little buttons. They're really easy.
There's 3 buttons.
There's one that's shaped like a thumbs up. That's a like.
It's a like button.
And I unplugged
Shade realizing he unplugged his microphone when he removed it from the stand just now. Holy moly.
Ladies and gentlemen, to catch you up to where we were at, there's 3 little buttons. There's 1 button. It's called a like button. Actually, there's 2 little buttons. I added the 3rd. The 3rd we'll get to.
Yeah, he looks like you're on.
No way, I'm not.
No,
Can
you're
you hear me?
going. You're there.
Okay, I'm hearing now.
Shade unplugged his microphone.
I was trying to get all serious. There's
2 little buttons.
2 little buttons. Actually,
You tell what part of the show we're at.
there's one,
There's one little button.
there's one that's a thumbs up. That's the like button, and I need you to smash the ever living fuck out of it.
Just destroy
I
it.
can't advocate for bots, but if you have more than one account, they better all be liked. And you need to subscribe. It's just a button. Who cares? I bet you have like 400 subscriptions right now. What does it matter? Just hit the subscribe button.
And there's the third button
And the third
where you
button
give us money.
is where you comment before
Oh,
you give us money.
sure.
And we need comments beyond this video, and hit do MZ Shy do, I think is my at, because I will get notified and I will go, oh my god, you love me, you love
Shade
me?
will do this. I've seen him
You
do
love
it at work.
me." I really do it.
Shade's like taking the wheel off a car, and he'll get a notification, and
Listen.
he will drop the entire fucking wheel. It doesn't matter if it gets
I will
damaged.
drop it.
He will drop it and go, "Oh my god, someone loves me on YouTube."
The lug nuts will go flying. I don't get a whole lot of notifications. If a notification
you
comes
get
up on
all
my phone,
kinds of fucking notifications.
that's true as well. But if a notification comes up on my phone, I go, huh? And right
Oh.
now I have a lot, but and you know, I have notifications about the new patron.
Notif.
But I will look at them and I will go, oh my god, because that's what I do. And I will go, oh my god, you commented about me on another video. That's so amazing. And for some reason, YouTube will be like, oh my god, we should recommend this person, and that's important. So like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you can support us.
And get
Um,
access to the exclusive patron podcast.
And you're not even
Yeah,
just
you can
doing
support us
that. You're
on
not just
Patreon.
supporting us. You're not just getting an exclusive podcast. You're supporting this segment of the podcast. The next 2 segments, I should really say.
yeah, the ones that
Yeah.
cost money.
You're yeah.
We sink
The-
probably
At least
$150
$30 a
month?
week. Yeah, at
like
least.
$30 a week probably on the beer and snacks, which I feel guilty about because I never get them.
fucking
You're helping Bird.
Whoa! 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 Not again. It's been since the first episode we were able to not
I
do
didn't
this.
say your whole name. Zac Efron.
Yeah, sure. You're supporting Zac Efron.
You're supporting us by paying
The
for the
eagle-eyed
beers
viewer will realize I'm a little peeved.
that- Okay.
Not that peeved, because it's always funny when Shade does it. Because he never means to and immediately feels really bad. That's how you know
This is worse than the
Shade
last
is
time.
drunk. You know, Shade, just for that, we're going to get right into the beer segment. And we're not going to start with the beers. We're going to start with the Fernet Bronco.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Fernet.
I accept.
Where'd that Fernet go?
It's fine.
So, Fernet Bronco. This is a me choice, as most of the hard liquors we do on this show are. I first tried Fernet Bronco at a place we like to go to in Richmond called Cobra Burger.
Fuck yeah, Cobra Burger.
Cobra Burger is great. If you find yourself in Richmond, please take the
Go
time.
to Cobra Burger. They play loud, heavy metal the whole time, and it's a tiny joint with amazing burgers. They are expensive,
An incredible ranch.
but they're really fucking good.
So they have like those college triangle
Usually got
flags?
trans people working there.
You know those college triangle flags?
Yeah,
They had one that said, "Are you?"
pendants. They're called pendants.
Yes, they are. They had one that said, "Are you afraid of Fernet Bronca?" And I said, "Am I? Let's find out."
Yeah.
And so I did after having had 4 cocktails.
Probably.
Yeah. And so I had Fernet Bronca and I went, "Wow, this is good." And then this week I did a really good job selling cars last month. And so I got to enjoy the pleasure of going out to dinner with 2 other salespeople and our general sales manager. It was really fun. I was the only one who drank. It was a steakhouse. We all had steak
Which
except
I
for the
thought,
vegetarian.
When you were telling me about this, I was like, "That's really funny." That like,
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I was hoping at least the
I was
GSM
like-
would drink.
I was like, "What the fuck?" They invited you to dinner, and then they said you should get drunk.
They did say, yeah. Well,
There's four people at this table, and one person drank. I was like, "That's
everyone
crazy."
knows who the drinker is.
and they all encouraged it. What?
They want
Like,
vicarious
there's not-
drunkenness.
There's not at least one other person that was like, "All right, I'll have a little bit." No.
You got to think they're all thinking like, we got to see him drunk.
and
we don't get to see this every day.
The issue is, one person is like a high-ranking officer in the fucking dealership.
yeah, our general sales manager
The next person is like a dad of two
who doesn't drink anymore.
And
He
the
is-
next person is under 21.
The one who doesn't drink
What an
anymore.
awkward table.
The one who doesn't drink anymore is the one who said, "Yeah, we got to get you drunk tonight."
Cow Tools, unfortunately, none of us listens to Mass of the Fermenting Dregs, but Vic and Hope do. Tell them.
Troba said something really funny.
If I had a nickel for every time Shade accidentally said something he shouldn't have, I'd have 2 nickels. It's not a lot.
It's
but
funny
it's
she
weird.
said
It's
that
happened
because
twice.
I'd have like $2, I think.
No.
It's not. That's not the only thing you shouldn't be saying live.
So,
There's some things that are okay. Kind of.
so
Fuck.
I went to this dinner.
If I had a nickel for every time I cut one of Shane's jokes out of the edited version of the video release,
My jokes are really
I'd have
funny.
at least $1.
Patreon subscribe.
So we had this dinner. We all had steak. While we were eating, I had a bee's knees, which is gin, lemon, and honey. And it was the first time I'd had it. It was the first place I felt like would make a good one. And I was right.
you
It was
gotta pour some
incredible.
of that because Shane needs a sip, and all of his beers are empty.
Are those? Yeah.
grab a
Are those
cup.
empty?
Yeah, they're for this. Oh, the beers, yes. But the cups, no.
Yeah, I need something to help me.
My
more.
dreams are all dead and buried. Sometimes I wish the sun would just explode.
The bee's knees also had gold dust in it, which I thought was really cute.
When God
anyway,
comes and
after-
takes
so-
me to his kingdom,
All
Are
right.
you doing the Squid Billies
I'll
opening?
take all you sons of bitches
So,
when I go.
I had a ribeye and mashed
so-
potatoes,
So
and it was
influential.
good. I have this problem with when you go out to eat steak. A lot of the times they do this thing where they overchar it and you get that burnt flavor. I don't mind a little burnt flavor, but when it is the predominant flavor in a steak, I don't enjoy it. I think it's weird.
Cowtool said, beer into liquor, living dangerously. Me too. Technically, this is a
Liquor
wine,
into
right?
beer is what it's going to be.
Is that a liquor or is it a wine?
It is a liqueur. It is technically
49.
and I'll get there. God damn it.
49%?
It's
what?
It's
40%.
39%.
39.
But I'll get there, god damn it. So
Okay.
we finish eating and I order Amaro, which is a
I have a little
digestif.
more?
Are you fucking
Oh,
serious?
You're
It's
going
not
on
even a full
You're
shot.
talking about the digestif conversation. Shane likes this shit. I did not expect Shane to be a Fernet Bronco
Shay,
fan
that's
out
like
of
a
everything.
glass of wine of Fernet Branca.
It's not even.
That's
Shane, it's a big
cup.
cup.
It's like a 16-ounce cup. That's at least 5 ounces.
Anyway,
That's like a one shot.
so I
no,
order,
that is 3 shots at least.
You sure?
Yes, I am sure.
so I order Amaro, which is another digestif in the realm of Fernet Branca. They were out, and honestly, when I ordered it, I went, "Damn, I wish they had Fernet Branca." So I order it, and then the bartender comes over with a big fucking snifter glass, and he went, "Oh, we don't have this, but we have Fernet Branca. Are you okay with that?" And I went, "Yeah." And in the time between, it got poured, he walked away, and everyone at the table goes, "What the fuck is that?" And I go, "It's a digestif." And every single one of them goes,
That's not an answer, motherfucker. What are you talking
"No."
about?
They make fun of me for pronouncing it digestif.
Yeah.
They go, "That's a digestive." And then the waitress comes back and goes, "Hey, how is it?" And I go, "Oh, it's great." And the other people at the table go, "Is it really pronounced digestif?" And she went, "Yeah." And they went,
So they had heard the word, they just didn't think it was pronounced
"No,
that
they
way.
read it because it was on the menu."
Okay. And they all went, "Oh, surely it means it helps with digestion."
No,
and therefore
no.
it's a
They just thought I was pronouncing it dumb.
Okay.
So
It's
they went,
obviously a fucking French word. Or Italian?
So anyway,
Italian
it's
word.
probably French.
Roman.
So they say to the waitress, "Is it actually pronounced digestif?" And she goes, "Yes." And they say, "Oh, we've been making fun of him this whole time." And she goes, "Yeah, I was too." And then I die laughing immediately because that's a hilarious response.
Yeah.
And she goes, "No, not of you, but like I didn't think it was actually what it was called."
So she went back and asked somebody, is this really called a digestif?
Not at the time, but she had gone through this as well, which I thought was really funny. I thought it was really funny that accidentally she implied she was making fun of me.
Right.
She got a $50 tip. She's good.
God. Damn.
It was a $350 meal.
Oh.
God. Damn. You didn't pay for it.
No.
So, yeah.
Well,
No, it was a really great experience to a place I will probably never go back to. Not because I don't want to pay for it, but because
I got water.
I don't know. The
What was
mashed
that
potatoes were
place?
the best part of the meal.
What was the place?
Jimmy G's Chop House.
Well, that's the funny thing is you make steak better than most places that make steak can
That
make
was
steak.
the other really funny thing at dinner. Someone was like, "Oh, I can make a steak better than this," and the guy with 2 kids who has also worked in a kitchen was like, "No, you couldn't." And I was just sitting there like,
I could too.
I
though.
could.
Yeah. I've never had a steak anywhere that was as good of as a steak you've made me, including at fancy places.
So
"E, would you like some Fernet?"
now,
yeah, of course.
and the Fernet Bronco, and honestly, the whole first 10 minutes of this entire segment has not been about the beer that we said it was about to be about.
Let me
That's
real
that over.
quick knock out the beer. This fucking sucks ass. This is maybe the worst beer pack we've had on this fucking show.
I
This shit
actually
sucks.
don't even know if I say that, but I don't like pumpkin flavored stuff.
I do, and this shit is ass.
The owl was like
The
a
Fernet
4.
Bronco is better than the fucking beer, and I don't
owl-
even like
Fernet
that shit.
Bronco. You uncultured swine.
Wait. The owl
The Great
was like,
Pumpkin was really good.
Blanca, like from Street Fighter, the
Bronca.
green dude.
we're gonna be opposites.
Yeah, Buranka, the green guy from Street Fighter.
The owl was like a 4. The pumpkin was like a 2.
These are all a 3 for me.
and
all
and
3
the,
a 3.
the cappuccino was like a 5 for me.
The
Interesting.
cappuccino might have been
Not
the
a
best
single
one,
one.
actually.
I
Not a
thought
single one was above a 5
Cappuccino
for
might
me.
be a 4 or
I
5.
thought the
actually.
Imperial Pumpkin was probably like a 6. The
I
Night
hated it.
Owl was the Night Owl and the Punkachino were probably like 3 or 4s.
I gotta
Okay.
cut a promo on this beer real quick because
promo.
so
You know, like
Last
wrestling
week-
promos.
last week y'all
Wait.
covered some real shitty ciders.
These were better than
And
this.
we said they were
I
bad.
disagree. I hated this exactly as much as the ciders, and
Really?
for the same 2 reasons.
Your
One,
framing got fucked up somehow. Aim it down.
There's 2 things that I hate about both these and the ciders. One, this tastes more like sugar than pumpkin. That fucking that
okay.
Imperial is the most sugary Imperial I've ever fucking had.
Okay.
This Night Owl also tastes like just sugar pumpkin. It tastes
I
like
agree.
pumpkin spice fucking coffee
it's
more
the
than beer.
spice.
It
It's
is
not-
it is pumpkin spice it is pumpkin spice
They
beer.
all just taste like the coffee one
One of them
is
is
by
coffee.
far the best because it is actually
I thought it
got
was
a coffee
the worst.
flavor. I thought it was.
I
the
thought
best.
it was the best because
It's one of the worst
flavor.
coffee beers I've had, but it's still the
Yes.
best in this pack. They're all shit. These are shitty
Listen,
beers.
everyone talking over each other is part of the charm of the beer section because nobody knows what the fuck is going on anymore.
Where'd that Fernet go?
The fucking okay. Look, I will say
We're not
also.
talking about it yet.
Where'd the Fernet go?
I was hoping this
Not
would be
yet.
better than my expectation because Elysian, I've never had a good beer from them. I think Elysian's
Space Dust is fine.
I hate Space Dust. I don't like Space Dust.
We've had Elysian on stream before, right?
No,
No?
no, we haven't.
I don't remember any of the beers that we've had, honestly.
I typically avoid Elysian because I don't like Space Dust, and I'm sure I've had another beer from them I don't like. I remember trying Space Dust again recently and liking it more than I had in the
Yeah.
past. because
Space
I've
Dust
only
is
had
fine.
IPAs, but it's just like standard. These are all worse than Space Dust, I think.
Remember the time that mom called them IPAs? That's really funny. But so it sounds like B and I are kind of on the same boat, but you're a little.
I would rate this
opposite.
pack overall like a 4.5.
I give it
Yeah, I think we're on a 3.
a
Yeah.
having a three
I-
is not that different.
I like, yeah. I thought it was a little more than.
Trixie's mic
Yeah,
is
I
not
thought
working.
I thought it was. Huh?
I think it might be on.
Oh, did you unplug? What happened? Yeah, your mic is not showing up.
Hello? Okay, mine is still.
Should be good now, right?
Yes, it looks like it.
Is
I
it?
guess I just
How long
screamed
was it
so
out?
loud I fucking killed the rainforest.
I don't know. But so
Have I ever explained to you where the killed the rainforest?
Keltul
comes
said,
from?
"Wow, so it's 2 points below Mollusk."
the rankings of each thing, I don't think really
No,
go together.
you gotta understand-
It's each segment.
So
Segments are
It's
separated.
2 points below Mollusk, which to me means I should drink these beers.
I think so. Here's how I look at it. Right, if something is lower than a 5, it is so trash that I would never engage with it ever again.
Yeah, that's what 5.
If something
so
is
5,
above a 5, I would probably check it a second time.
5 means I have no immediate thoughts about it. 4 means I had some pretty negative, some negative thoughts.
Yeah.
6 means I liked a little bit.
I view
sometimes.
everything in terms of like if it's 5 or below it, that's a negative score. 6 or above is a positive score.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
5 is like whatever.
Yeah.
5 means whatever.
Which, if you grew up with like IGN scoring, then anything under a 7 is bad, and
Yeah.
that's not how
That's
I
not
view
how
it.
we
No.
operate.
We operate on a 5 and below is bad, 6
Yeah.
and above is positive. So there's a
Oh
huge
my god,
difference.
somebody's
between
on the Twitch. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Diggs,
by the way.
BTWW?
Oh my god, somebody on the Twitch.
Okay, so anyway,
I can't believe Gert
I
isn't
have
here.
I have one other bigger problem with this than it just being sugary.
Okay.
It's fucking August.
Yeah, so I will say, I bought
It's
this
only-
pack and
it-
I knew this was going to be your problem
It's
with it.
autumn.
It's not
It's
autumn.
not fucking autumn. What are you talking about? It's
When-
88 degrees all week.
When does autumn start?
Not
September 21st.
Really?
Yes.
Then why the fuck did they call it August? They should have
That's
called
funny.
it. They should have called it.
I have an answer for
They
that.
should have called it something. Not August.
I have an answer. It's
Yeah.
named after one of the Roman emperors.
Saint Augustus.
Yeah.
Something-
It's
No.
named after some bullshit. So
Augustus
why
June-
autumn then?
July is
I
named
don't
after
care
Julius
why it's
Caesar.
co-
August is named after Augustine or whatever the fuck. Augustus Caesar.
Caesar.
And they should have thought about that whenever the Romans
Look.
took over and were like, we're gonna name everything differently.
Look.
August and fucking
I'm-
autumn are too close in their fucking names.
Let me
it
say
should
this.
be that August and autumn start at the same time.
Okay.
But autumn starts in September. I'm gonna kill myself.
It's not the problem I was
insane.
expecting
Whoa.
That's
for someone to
insane.
have.
I was born in September, which means August
Of 1997,
Which means autumn
and let me tell you, I was born
is
in
awesome.
1991. I'm
And I
old.
love Halloween.
I'm ancient. I'm a billion years old.
You're like a
Here's
dollar
the thing:
bill.
when I was growing up, Christmas decorations started
Yeah.
being sold after Thanksgiving.
Right. November.
Halloween decorations started being sold at the start of October at the earliest.
Yeah.
Over time, it came to be that Christmas kept getting earlier and
And
earlier
now
and
it's happening
earlier.
to every holiday.
You're giving the boomer tank. The
It's
boomer
not
tank.
just, I don't think it's every holiday. I think it's specifically that Halloween is really popular with millennials and Zoomers.
This dude saying autumn fucking tea drinker. True.
Look, I think that
It's fall, motherfucker. We live in fall.
when I was growing up, I did not feel that
Fall is not the name of a fucking
I felt as though
season.
Yes, it is.
It's just the name of shit that falls off trees.
That's
fall
why
and
it's
autumn mean
called
the same
that.
goddamn
Autumn
thing.
is the name of the season.
Fucking tea
Autumnal.
drinker. I bet
This
you
is
like some
autumnal.
Earl Grey.
Fall is
This is
not
an
the name
autumnal
of the
beer.
season.
I'm about to throw your favorite beverage in the harbor, motherfucker.
Fall is an onomatopoeia.
Hold on. Do we all understand why pumpkins are associated with the fall?
Because they
Because
cool.
the
They
fall
grow
is
in
when
the
the
fall?
harvest happens.
Yeah.
And pumpkins aren't like done till the fall.
Yeah.
Why am I drinking pumpkin in August? It's not harvest season yet.
Because
the pumpkin is the same color as the harvest moon, the orange moon that comes out in autumn. There's no fucking harvest moon in August.
Because agriculture has advanced leaps and bounds since you were a child.
Agriculture-
Because August
Can fucking
starts with
suck
the
a
same
butt.
2 letters as autumn.
Look, my issue is that Christmas is
Trixie
a
is
very...
not the tea drinker. Shade is.
When I
'cause he
was
keeps
growing
calling it
up,
autumn.
I'm pretty sure that equally popular were Valentine's Day and Easter and Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. They were all equal to me when I was a kid. All the holidays were equal.
Equal to you.
Christmas became more... Look, I remember in like 2003 when Christmas in July became a thing.
I remember that.
And it was like, oh, like... But it's a winter thing, but it's in the summer, and it'd always be like, Santa Claus is on a surfboard, Christmas in July.
Yeah, Coca-Cola was doing some wild shit back then.
Funnily
you know,
enough...
the originators of Santa Claus as a modern concept.
Yeah. So the funny thing is that Christmas in July kind of fell off. I don't think it took off that much. But Christmas instead just encroached all the way to, okay, well, the day Halloween is over, it's Christmas time
fuck
now.
Thanksgiving, which I actually do hate.
Thanksgiving got warped into Christmas.
So
it became the holidays.
I don't think having, and this is, again, part of why I bought this is because I knew you would have such a strong reaction to it.
Yeah.
I don't think pumpkin encroaching into August is such a big deal, but the way Christmas encroaches into things, I like Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays.
Yeah.
I like cooking. I like food. It's fun.
Yeah.
For people to just like forget about Thanksgiving, I think I don't even know.
Well, here's the most fucked up part about that is that it used to be that Thanksgiving and Christmas were both feast days. And now that they've become one super holiday, the idea of the Christmas feast has disappeared. It's like, no, you eat on Thanksgiving and then you get presents on Christmas and it's all one super holiday. And it's like, this used to be, both of these were just a day to eat a lot.
You've been to my family's Christmas and Thanksgiving. They're both feasts.
And like the reason that they
I
were
don't even
feast
care about
times
Thanksgiving.
is because the fucking harvest happens
you.
in the fall. You
don't like
sow your
eating.
seeds in the spring. It grows through the summer. You pick it in
you
the
and
fall.
that fried
and
chicken
then you
from a week ago are gonna
fucking
have to
eat
have
all of
some
it through the
words
winter.
then.
Okay. I like eating fried
You
chicken.
eat it before it spoils.
If Thanksgiving was fried chicken and not turkey, what happened to your leg? Anyway,
What's wrong with my?
look
Oh, I
at
actually
that.
don't know what happened.
The holidays have become just commercial. There's no logic
Yeah,
anymore.
and
There's
for-
no anything but like, what can we sell to whom and when? And Halloween used to be, up until like literally 2 years ago,
Yeah.
it was purely an October thing.
this
It only
Elysian
happened in
pack
October.
has
But
activated
Halloween-
Beatrice's like entire hate of
Halloween is
capitalism.
more-
This is part of why I bought it.
Halloween is more popular with millennials and Zoomers than it was with previous generations.
Yeah,
and
because
that's
previous
why
generations thought Halloween was a celebration of the
Satan.
devil.
Yes, they thought it was satanic. They thought it was super uncool.
Who the fuck
Here's the fuck
cares?
part, though. Like, right, look.
Turkey
look,
is not ass. You just haven't had it made correctly.
I know you've heard people
Make me some
complaining
fucking
about
turkey.
Christmas.
I will.
You've definitely heard complaints about Christmas encroaching forward, right? Like you've heard people be like, "Oh, right after Halloween, it's Christmas."
Yeah, I hear about it
Ja, ja,
all
ja.
year, every year.
Yeah, yeah. So here's the thing: Christmas
Not from the wider public.
from me. Christmas coming right after Halloween. That's only 2 months of Christmas. Halloween this year started August 1st, which is 3 months away from October 31st, meaning that Halloween is now a longer window than Christmas. We got 3 fucking months of Halloween shit now.
I like Halloween. I like how this turned into.
Do you remember when the biggest problem in the universe had that Halloween guy
No!
on? Not you, him. Do you remember when biggest problem in the universe had a guy on who was like the biggest Halloween stand? He ran a website about Halloween.
I remember that.
And
Yeah,
he went to
yeah,
haunted
yeah,
houses. And his problem was not enough Halloween.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't see why Halloween's not as serious as Christmas. Now it's even more! You motherfucker! That guy did this! That was a decade ago! That
Halloween-
guy did this!
I think that Halloween and Christmas are the most fun holidays,
Yeah.
and
Obviously,
should just-
I don't need 3. If you have 3 months of it, it's not a holiday anymore. It's a whole fucking segment of the year.
You are
But it
preparing
being-
for it.
But it being...
I don't need to be prepared 3 months
Why
ahead
are
of
you
time.
so
Oh yeah.
bothered
How
about
many?
what that
How
is
many
showing up
years
in
of the last
Target?
10 years have you had candy for
It's in
trick-or-treaters?
Costco.
And
How many years
Costco-
from the last
I don't
10
go to
years have
Target.
you had candy for trick-or-treaters?
In the last 10 years? At least 3.
Sounds like you need to be more prepared for Halloween, doesn't it?
Tropa said this doesn't
No,
sound like a
because
bad thing. You're
the
just a
candy's
hater,
cheaper the
Trixie.
day after Halloween. You go buy
That's
the candy
not
after
the
Halloween.
point.
I don't care about the fucking trick-or-treaters. They can fucking go eat shit. I don't give a fuck.
It sounds like what you hate is that your beers that you're trying to drink
Suck
Are
fucking
being-
shit because they're all pumpkin
are
flavor
being-
and they're not good.
Yeah, they're being fucking themed after whatever holidays
Look,
soon.
no, here's the fucked up part too. Fall beers are the best beers. This isn't fall beer. This is Halloween beer. We haven't gotten fall beers in yet. We went straight from summer
What do
beer
you
to
mean?
Halloween
Halloween is
beer.
illegal?
What do you mean by fall beer?
Oktoberfest beers.
Wait,
La-
also,
Lapusha-
Lapusha, what do you mean
What
Halloween
it's
is illegal?
in Australia? What
That's
does that
wild.
mean?
It probably
But
is illegal.
also,
I mean, it's a
B,
very-
What do you mean?
It's a very
fall
United States
beer?
holiday.
in
I
the
think.
fall, look, okay. This is
No,
more
I'm supposed to
noticeable
not
with a
take-
brand like Sam
We've
Adams, who
been
is
talking
very
about
like.
this shit for so. I can't. I want to drink the fucking special
All right.
thing.
Drink the Fernet.
Let's move on
I
from
I've
that
been
bullshit.
drinking it the
I
whole
want
time.
No more
put
Halloween
the
bullshit.
Coke in it, but I'm gonna drink it without the Coke in it.
All right. This beer sucked ass, according to my uneducated co-host who
You
hate
gave it a
fun.
4.5.
I also didn't like. You're saying both of us are uneducated?
Yeah.
You gave it a 4.5.
This motherfucker is so pretentious.
The
He's saying
Fernet
that
is
they're-
way better.
See, they're
I'm
both
so
of-
pretentious. I brought in Fernet Branca.
Exactly. That proves my point.
I keep drinking
Who the
this,
fuck
which
knows what
tastes
that
like
is?
just sugar,
Give it to me.
and then switching over to the Fernet and going,
Give it to me.
Neriamachopa
no,
says,
I need both.
says fall is apple flavor, not
All
pumpkin.
right. All right. Fuck this beer. We're moving into what I have been so excited about the whole
We're
time.
getting all pissed off about beer.
Fernet Branca.
The Fernet Branca is what everyone cares
Shade.
about here.
Because
Yes.
yours is the reaction we really... Actually, you and B probably. Shade, take a sip of your Fernet
the
Branca.
fucking spiders
Take
haven't
it-
even come out yet.
Take a sip of your 4 shots of Fernet Branca you made me give you.
I poured a dollop of Coke in it, but I don't think it'll change.
Here. No. Take a sip of the pure stuff.
Okay.
I after like
Some pure Fernet
drinking these
Branca.
two back to back makes me appreciate the Fernet way more.
People be drinking
It's so mint. It's so minty. Like when I smell
Bold
it, I
Rock
just
all
smell
year.
mint.
Bold Rock's good. We actually went to Bold Rock.
Some Bold Rock is good.
The Bold Rock that they sell at Bold Rock
Oh,
up
God,
on
it's
the
warm.
So like if you go to Monticello, if you go to Thomas
Before it wasn't
Jefferson's
as
house,
warm.
there's like a fork in the road where one
Okay.
side of the mountain has Thomas
Okay.
Jefferson's house and the other side of the mountain has Bold Rock's like big barn where they sell cider
it is
donuts.
not a Bold Rock place. It is
Yeah.
Carter Mountain
Okay.
Orchard.
They just
Ugh.
have a Bold Rock in it,
This
but
is definitely worse than last time.
they have like every Bold Rock at that place, and they have some really good ones there.
Yeah, so Shade, when I first gave this to you the other night, I was more expecting that.
Yeah.
Bold Rock sucks, and I hate it. Go to their location. Bird kept insisting that fucking Austin East Ciders was better than Bold Rock. Not fucking true. If you go
It
to the Bold
is
Rock location,
true for the commercially available Bold Rocks.
I promise that the ones we had at the fucking barn
Drink
were
some
really
Fernet.
good.
Talk about it.
Where'd that Fernet go? That's a
That's a
clipping
sample.
lyric, by the way. It tastes like shoe shine
Ugh.
and cough syrup.
I think it tastes like wood and menthol.
Wood, yes. Wood and menthol. Actually, yes. It tastes like
It tastes
wood,
like
and,
wood
menthol. It tastes like I just
I like-
ate a tree.
I like menthol.
It tastes like I ate a mint tree. It tastes like it tastes like fucking it tastes like if I poured this on my head all my hair would fall off. Like it tastes like it would wipe.
Puts hair on your chest.
It feels like you could clean stains with it,
Yeah, I think that's all fair.
even
Yeah,
though it's
maybe.
like dark so it would probably cause stains. but-
Get the cool. Get the cool shoe shine.
So I'm a big fan of gin, as you might know if you've listened to this show.
Wood and menthol is the most accurate.
But more
description.
than that, I'm a fan of really strong flavors. It's why I drink black coffee, and it's why I
Can
can
I have right here?
drink liquor. It's like I want that thing to punch you in the nose.
The black coffee, the Pete's black coffee,
I like
is
spicy for
nowhere
that.
close to as intense as the Fernet Blanco.
Branca.
Branca. Not even in the same league.
I like
Fernet Branca
spicy stuff.
stomps on black coffee in terms of how intense it is.
Fernet Branca is not a beer; it's a liqueur.
If I hadn't been drunk before I started drinking it, and especially on sugary stuff, I would be like
thing is,
dying from that right now.
most liqueurs are like 20%, aren't they?
Most of them have a lot more sugar than Fernet Branca does too.
Yeah. So what the fuck makes it a liqueur?
Liqueur.
What it's called.
What if you're just drinking mouthwash? That's
Mouthwash
actually,
is like mintier.
mouthwash is a pretty good comparison to this. I think.
I don't think so.
No.
Mouthwash is like
No,
refreshing. This is like
pretty
hard.
minty.
Like it literally tastes like you're drinking a tree. Like an exotic
have you
tree.
played the
Oh my
game
god,
Mouth-
he's swishing with it. Your teeth
Have
are
you
gonna all
played the game
fall out.
mouthwashing?
No, I've heard it's a fucking psychological nightmare.
It's a psychological horror. Yeah. It's about like a space.
How much swishing are you gonna do with
rig
that?
that is delivering mouthwash?
Aren't you supposed to drink liquors with ice cream? So actually, yes. Some more popular liqueurs you might have heard of.
This
like
would be good with ice cream.
limoncello,
Yeah.
which is way sweeter than this and is probably like 20 to 30% alcohol.
That's kind of how I'm using the beer. I like the sugar that I'm using to wash down the liqueur.
Oh no, I love this.
I know you just mouthwashed with it for 30 seconds like it was fucking Listerine.
Fernet Branca is awesome. If they had other liqueurs similar to this, I would have gotten that.
Yeah.
But they didn't really. I was looking for Amaro really hard.
I do think it's good. It's like brandy. It's like intense but good. Or
I don't think brandy's as intense as this.
probably not. But I'm thinking of like in terms of like liquors or liqueurs that are like, wow, that's painful, but it's really good. It reminds me of
Jaeger?
I don't like Jaeger. It reminds me
I've
of
never had it.
brandy, or it's not nowhere near as good as this. What's the one? Hennessy. Like
Also, so that's cognac.
Hennessy's good. Cognac,
Okay,
that's what I was
so-
thinking of. Yeah.
so-
Cognac
so-
is a similar,
okay.
like, this kind of tastes like wine, but also kind of
I
tastes
actually
like whiskey.
don't know where the alcohol in Fernet Branca comes from.
So Haruko Ji-san said, I really liked mouthwashing. I looked at it like a month ago. It's not pleasant at all, though. And then Kautel's band said, but high sugar still be masked by stronger flavors involved. And then Butthole Weeb said, you haven't lived until you butt-chugged mouthwash. You get fucked up.
Landon,
What are you talking about?
I'm going to the bathroom.
I've never butt-chugged a thing.
me neither. I would do a coffee enema.
You would do a coffee enema.
Yeah, I heard it's fun.
You've heard it's from who?
Coffee enema doer.
Coffee enema doers. The only thing I've heard of coffee enema is the one video that H3 made fun of like 13 years ago. And as far as I know, a coffee enema is pretty good for your digestive system, is what that video made it sound like. But an enema in general just sounds like a fucking nightmare to me.
So, Fernet Branca has aloe, chamomile, saffron, myrrh, and gentian root.
And do you think that that would make for a great enema?
I didn't say I would use it as an
I'm
enema.
asking if he would think that that's a great
I
enema.
think it would make my butthole feel weird.
I definitely think that it would make it feel cold.
That
Have you-
actually.
Have you ever seen that video where it's like this guy who's like, don't use Dr. Bronner's on your butt cheeks because it'll make you...
I have used Dr. Bronner's on my butt cheeks.
And it feels amazing, right?
yeah.
A cold asshole feels great. And I don't know what that guy's talking about. Menthol on your asshole feels great. It makes it feel like you're really clean. And so if butt chugging if butt chugging something that has menthol in it feels like Dr. Bronner's, I think you'll feel clean and drunk. And there's no greater feeling in the world, I think. And so you should vote for me.
That's why you should have a shower beer.
For a senator under U.S. President Trixie, because I think that butt chugging menthol.
Shade,
feels
you're
great.
going for senator? You're going to be in the cabinet. What are you talking about?
The cabinet. How many cabinet
Senators
members?
can be in the cabinet, right?
No.
No? All right.
I don't know what senate I'm running for.
Maybe
The
he wants to be a
cabinet.
senator. I don't know.
He can be.
I'll
I mean,
be part of it.
I can't like pick the senator,
And because
but-
I butt chug menthol, which is not confirmed because I haven't done that.
That's
because
gonna be a
I-
song name
I-
very soon. Cow Tools, please make I butt chug menthol a song.
I think it'll
so
be
I don't
great.
actually
I
think
think it'll
it's
be great to do
menthol.
that.
I think it's aloe. Because that's
Okay,
one of the
Butthole
main
Weeb
ingredients.
says-
that
of
would
this.
make sense.
Butthole Weeb says, Shade, butt chug alcohol with me, then watch Love Live and H3.
Everyone, it's been a
that
magnificent.
sounds like
It's been a long journey. It's been 3 hours. It's time for us to move into the snack section.
Journey.
It's time for us to move into the
Sounds
snack
like-
section.
We're talking about what to put up Shade's butt. That's crazy.
RSO weed oil is good in the butt.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Whams! 3,
3,
Two,
2,
1.
Whams! We're in the snack section now. Now that I'm snapped out of this weird stupor that the beer section put me in, we're talking about some
Weird
kind of
stupor.
You didn't drink
magnesium.
all of that, did you? That
No,
Fernet?
he
No,
Okay.
mixed it. Actually,
mixed
so I
it.
will say, sorry, I know we jumped into that segment. Shade mixed it with Diet Coke, and it's actually really good.
Yeah, we tried that last time.
It
and
is
was good.
apparently the national drink of Argentina.
Fernet?
To
Where'd that Fernet go?
to mix a digestif with Coke.
That makes
Coca-Cola.
sense.
Hmm.
Well, and so a lot of other, like Aperol, I think is technically a digestif, and you see Aperol spritzes a lot as a popular mix.
Snacks.
Listen, I want to sound intelligent, but I'm not. And the snack is
Palmiers.
Bro can't even say digestif.
I said it.
What is the
What?
patrons?
Wait, hold it up again.
Like,
Hold it
comment,
up-
subscribe,
No, hold it up
comment
again.
whams on every video
Wait, you're
you've
on
ever
screen.
seen in your entire life.
I'm gonna do that in a second.
If you've
Hold it
seen,
up.
no, I already did
Closer.
it. Like,
Closer.
comment, subscribe, and comment whams on every video you've ever seen in your whole life.
She's
Now I've done it
speed running.
twice.
She's speed running. She's speed running.
And here's the
Here's
patrons.
the patrons.
They get
Aaron May,
access to an
Huwan, Gary
exclusive
Always, Duncan
podcast.
64, Last Aces, Drew, Mark Moon, CJ11, Dan Arcadia, Lane Doname, and Donnie Cowtool now. Because we have
Hey!
12.
You called him Danny Arcadia. That was really
Did I?
Yeah.
Danny Arcadia.
Danny
Wait, Danny
of
California and
Arcadia,
Stadium Arcadium in one name.
Nearer to
Is that intentional, you
the-
think?
And I want it, and I want...
Here,
Listen. I
pass
love
that
you.
down.
If you're a Patreon,
Here,
if you're a patron, I love you. Because you're supporting
pass
me.
that down. Here.
You're supporting me and my bad antics. And
I don't need 2 palmiers.
Shade needs 2 palmiers.
I
Keep
need-
that one.
I need 2. Johnny, why did your mom let you have 2 palmiers? So, to the patrons, I love you. Keep supporting. And to the people that aren't patrons, if you want me to say I love you, support. And I know right now this stream does not have a description because I fucked up.
With a name like Dan of
I fucked up.
Arcadia, Dan was gonna come when I was
I
gonna
fucked up.
be.
But you can find the Patreon. I know you love me. I know you love Bird.
Lapusha, they look like hearts.
I know you love Trixie. You can find
It
us
might actually be a Skies of Arcadia
on
reference.
Patreon. As many references as we can make in 1 minute. You love us, and I love you. And your support keeps this shit going. Because Bird is spending a lot of money, and I feel guilty about it. And it supports it.
The
and-
CJ and CJ11
And a
stands
big,
for
I
9.
don't think I listed them out yet. Big thank you to our
You
patrons.
did. You literally listed them out.
You did do that.
I did it.
Yeah.
Already
I've already made 7 jokes about the names you read out loud.
for the snack segment.
The
Yes.
whole Stadium
Okay.
Arcadium bit I've been doing.
And I love you again. Anyway,
That's
These
the
are our
album that
names.
Danny
I haven't done
California's
that in
on.
like 3 segments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Shade right over here.
Whoa,
we have
whoa.
Trixie down
We have
over
Trixie
here.
in the corner.
And we've
I
got
love
Bird.
I lose track of the structure by the end of
They
this.
look
show.
like hearts, Lapusha. They look like hearts.
We're talking about the snack, and what's great about the snack is that we are inebriated, and they taste good.
They're French.
The snacks taste good when you're inebriated, and these are heart shaped.
Subtly sweet and perfectly crisp French pastry.
I have
is how they're described. Shades
What-
loaded his cabinet with
what
so
was
many
that?
beers. It's an empty can.
an empty can fell off. I have hearts. I have hearts for eyes. What are these again?
Palmier.
Palmiers.
We founded Sugar Bowl Bakery in 1984 to build a better life for our families and bring some sweetness to yours. Our commitment to family, taste, and quality continues to drive everything we do. Mostly flour, unsalted butter, water, sugar, and salt.
They're croissant dough, but they cut them really thin and dunked them in sugar.
Yeah, they taste like a sugary croissant.
Yeah.
But hard. A hard, sugary croissant.
I like
They're
soft
cookies.
croissants.
They're folded more times than your average katana. Look at that shit. Look at all those fucking folds.
There's a lot of folds. Give your thoughts. Somebody give your thoughts.
7.5 out of 10.
7.5.
Mhm. They're not really what I'm looking for in a cookie, but it's unique enough that I quite enjoy it.
I don't know. It's like a 5, maybe
Damn.
a 6.
7 for me. Hater goes first.
It's just like
You see this man covered in palmiers right now?
He lost another can.
it's just like I don't know. I'd rather be eating a croissant.
I actually do think these are better than croissants.
No, a croissant
No,
is
that's
better.
interesting comparison actually, because they taste a lot like a croissant, despite being texturally nothing alike.
They
a-
are functionally a croissant.
It's
like-
a croissant, but I wish I was eating a croissant.
A croissant is light and fluffy,
And
and this is thick and
Yeah.
crunchy.
I don't know that there's enough
But they taste
flavor difference.
Very similar,
to a
except
croissant.
this is sugary.
They're sweeter.
She's saying what I'm thinking before I could think.
Sugarier and saltier.
You need some more Fernet.
Where'd that Fernet go?
So
Shade,
what I'm
drink
saying
more.
is
Shade, drink more.
that's not what the
Shade.
segment is for.
Shade, drink more.
That's
Hold on.
for,
Shade,
Let me figure out what fucking song that comes from.
that's the after thing. Anyway,
it is, but also Shade, drink more.
flavor wise, it tastes like a croissant, but texture wise, I wish I was having a croissant. And so this is a 5 to me.
Summertime.
I don't view croissants as a dessert thing. Do you?
A little bit, yeah.
Really?
I view it as
They're
a
pretty
snack.
sweet. I like
I actually think these are way more desserty than a normal
One of-
croissant.
yeah,
one of-
I
yeah,
find
one
croissants
of
to
the
be
best-
almost savory because of how
Yeah.
much butter is in them.
But one of
I
the
agree.
best things about croissants is how soft they are. And this is crunchy.
Yeah.
And I don't like a crunchy croissant.
But they're not like crunchy like a chip is crunchy. They're like very chewable crunchy.
Yeah, it's
It's a really
chewable.
interesting texture. I think it's very
I
unique.
don't know. I'm not fucking with it that hard.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Approved.
No, not approved. It's like a 5 to me. Yeah, it's just like
What would make it a 10?
if it was like softer and maybe like just like yeasty,
right, I found the lyrics.
and if it was just made like a croissant.
Dice
maybe.
game, rice rocket, pipe laying, sidewalking, idols drinking, wine talking. Where'd that Fernet though? Price paying, eye sockets
I
dry,
don't
make
care
it fire,
about
lock it, fly,
near
paper
Yokopa,
sky, rocket
can you
scare,
please call out your
residentials.
mans?
Donuts in the cul-de-sac,
Your mans
photos
is
at the
talking shit
intersection,
about
show them
palmiers.
knock Corona's back, flipping off the pigs and
This
breaking
is
mirrors because
okay.
it's
I just wish I was eating a
fucking
croissant.
page reloaded.
I think a croissant is better.
Okay, look, I'm a huge croissant fan.
Me too.
So I don't disagree that a croissant is better, but a really good croissant, is like a 9 out of 10.
Okay,
These should be eaten with a glass of Ovaltine. Is actually
an amazing
goated advice.
croissant. An amazing croissant is a 9 out of 10.
Ovaltine.
I think that this feels like
It's like a candy croissant.
it feels like I just wish I was having a croissant.
Are you
like-
eating the rims of the?
There's random
almonds?
bits that have
Oh,
just
okay.
fallen off. I think what impresses me so much about this is that, like, I don't understand how. Like, a croissant is a light, fluffy, layered thing, and I eat it and I go, oh, that's so interesting, the texture. And this is a relatively hard, but not too hard, crunchy thing that tastes and feels like a croissant, and it, like, makes my brain go, but how? How can it feel the same when it's so different?
That's what's fun about cooking.
The thing is about croissants is that I like the texture.
I like the texture.
I don't like the texture of this that much.
Mm.
I think it feels like a stale croissant.
Jade, I like that
It
you
doesn't
have
taste stale to
eaten
me.
half of a palmier and started eating the other palmier.
Because it had more of the edge.
Yeah, the center is harder than the outside.
Oh, when I've been eating these, I eat one half and then I eat the other half.
The outer layers are soft and the inner layer is hard.
Okay, wait. Here's a huge point.
Mm.
Daria Matropa said, Shade, you can't tell the difference in any flavors in any of the candies I've given you. Your taste buds are dead. And
Is Shade a smoker?
I
No,
am-
Shade I don't think has ever smoked.
I have smoked 2 cigarettes. And
What kind?
When?
you
Damn. Damn, that was pointed right there.
I mean, that sounds true. I usually like giving people their first cigarette.
you
What?
gave me my first cigarette.
What kind?
And then you gave me my second cigarette. I don't know. It was like 9 years ago.
What kind of cigarettes were you smoking 9 years ago?
Probably American
Who
Spirit.
knows?
Right, yeah.
But it
'cause
was
that was
B
one of the things.
Or Camel Crush.
Yeah,
I think it was a Camel Crush.
both respectable choices. That makes more sense as a first cigarette. American Spirits are
It
like.
doesn't matter. I just have no nose.
Jade, have you
I've
ever
given at
smoked-
least 3 or 4 people their first
Jade, have you
cigarette.
smoked pot?
Yeah.
We're talking about that.
Yeah.
How many times?
On the
Plenty.
stove.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it?
No. I freak out.
Freak out!
I have been a heavy pot smoker for a lot of my life.
I green out real fast.
And that's the thing. I will give it up and come back to it. And when I come back to it, I freak myself out so much that I don't do it, or I go, right, this is what happens every time I come back into smoking weed. I have a panic attack and I have to just fight through it
Yeah.
and then just like be a weed smoker.
Cow
again.
Tools adds cigarettes as a category.
Actually, yeah.
Bird and I could do a cigarette review
it's like
show.
WAMMBS. I don't know where the C would be.
My grandma would literally murder me.
Weed doesn't wreck your taste. Yes, it's cigarettes that wreck your taste. And
Weed also
another
wrecks
one.
your taste. It is also smoking something. It is. Sorry. That's. I don't think it wrecks it as much as cigarettes, but yeah, you're fucking smoking something. It's killing your taste buds as much as tobacco is. That's a silly thing to say.
Okay, yeah.
Donuts in the
Agree.
cul-de-sac, photos at the intersection show him not Corona's back, flipping off the pigs and breaking mirrors cause he own it, Jack. And he on
Ladies
about a
and
half a
gentlemen,
pill and
this
he
has
don't
been
want it yet,
Wham!
so we keep it rolling like that dice game. Homies talk shit, Andrew Dice Clay. Homies take shifts, watching Vice playing nice like they ain't narcs. Roll a 7, guns spark, dogs bark, dial 911. Cars parked, ring alarms, homies stop betting just for a second. They started up again like resurrection. They count their blessings, stop rubbernecking. You looking sweeter than confection. Pause. Laugh it off and get a weapon.
I don't have anything else to say, even though I
Lolos
didn't
clown on
try
they
the
pogo
Coca-Cola.
bounce when they
Tools, I will be
slow-mo
checking
round,
out
make
your
the
cigarette
hoes
tier
go
list.
down. Homie, smoke that loud till they choke, fall out, and they run, they
Donnie,
mouth, but
Donnie,
they don't know
I
might
don't
end them.
think tobacco
Cause the women's
is
so
not-
fine in the
they're-
summertime.
love my
Look, weed is probably
Turn a
better
6
for your
to a
taste buds,
dime
but
in
you're
the
still
summertime.
smoking something. You're still getting a lot of the negative
Motherfuckers
effects
still
of
die in the
smoking.
summertime.
Oh, I love my
Stop quoting
patrons.
clipping.
They do it all the time in the summertime.
I love my
I think inherently smoking anything is going to ruin your taste buds to some extent.
My patrons have that.
Have you gotten any money from the Patreon?
Ooh, I
You gotta hook that shit up to your bank account.
haven't linked it to my bank account.
You gotta hook that shit up.
Donnie Calf Tools. I love cigs. Everyone should smoke them.
And if you want to support me,
Oh, don't worry.
even though
Bird and I
haven't
will
taken the
smoke
money.
immediately after this show is over, as is tradition.
What is
Shade built an amazing smoking space in the shed. I don't think that's what he was trying to do, but he
he did it.
succeeded.
I just like to fuck with things. I like to fuck with things. And I'd like to play Rock Band in the shed. I'd like to play Rock Band in the shed. We're ending the stream. Whoa, thank
We
you for
came,
the support.
we saw,
We hit him
whammed
right
it all.
dead
We
in the
whipped
jaw.
it up. Whoa!
Shane, what the fuck?